your boy. Like that's you know what I'm saying. I'm an '80s baby, so you know.
Same thing here. That's what I was named. That's my real name. That's what I was named after.
Yep.
So yeah. But yeah, everything. Hey, bro, I got it. I got
So
it.
nah, I'm yeah, nah. That's a like I said. That's my hood. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah, LI, and you know what, LI, that's definitely the sixth borough, man, because they got
Yeah.
so many greats that came from there, whether it be Rakim, Busta Rhymes, EPMD, so many different people that came off the island, man.
And Rakim used to come through. You know what I'm saying, in a white Benz. You know what I'm saying, on rims and shit with tinted windows before it was cool to have rims and tinted windows. You know, and he would buy the ice cream truck.
Man, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Buy the ice cream truck for the kids on the block.
Uh-huh.
You know, he would do that. He would do that every couple of weeks. He would pop up at house parties, all of that. You know?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't even tell you how many times I met Rakim.
I met him one
Man.
time, but not really. I saw him at a concert in Newark, but I didn't meet him. But he's mad cool. He seems mad cool.
Yeah, no, he was down to earth. You know?
Yeah, he got good music too.
Man, a legend, bro. I love to meet him. Love to meet him if I ever got the opportunity to.
Oh yeah, he was definitely dope. There was a bunch of people there. It was him. It was Jada Kiss and them. I know Jada Kiss personally, but he's cool people. Fabulous was there.
What?
Huh?
No, I'm just saying. You know Jada Kiss of the Rough Riders and the Bad Boys. Damn.
Yeah,
I should
thanks.
hang with you more often.
Well, thanks to Baloo. And Blue introduced me to him. Blue introduced me to like comedians, Ashley Larry, a whole bunch of people. He introduced me to somebody named Tretch.
Oh,
Yeah,
Naughty by Nature Trench.
Yeah. He introduced
You mean
me.
Church from Naughty by Nature?
Yep.
Is there another?
I was about to say, is there another?
Listen, we met up with him and went to the strip club. That's how.
Wow.
Yeah, he was cool.
Did you have a good time?
Oh, yeah. No,
That's trash.
he was really cool. He was. But real quick, shout out to Chowhound for the $50 cash app. Thank you. I do appreciate the support.
Salute to Chowhound for that.
Thank you, Chowhound. All right, real quick, let me read this on the screen. Golden Goddess said, Melody, you should try to appeal to the women more. It's a sausage fest around here. You want men and women to support you. I agree with that.
Shout out to Gigi. Shout out to Gigi.
I definitely agree with that. But women don't.
Yeah.
Women
What's a
don't.
sausage fest?
I don't agree with that part, but I do agree that I do need to appeal to women as well.
I mean, it's not really that. Believe it or not, it doesn't really have much to do with you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women don't want to come up and argue with all of these dudes up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You know, they don't necessarily want to. So, I mean, if the goal is to even appeal to women more, like you got to go on tour.
Right.
You know?
Well, I'm like, it said I was 90% men and 10% women when I looked at the analytics. So,
I mean, if I've got a panel of like 7, 8 dudes, it's rare that a woman's gonna hit that panel unless it's a certain type of woman that's ready for that smoke. That's just the way it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Ironic.
If you got 2 women up there, then a third or fourth might hit the panel.
You know, I mean, like
a bunch of red pill dudes up on the panel talking about how messed up women are and how messed up black women are. They usually just gonna take their shots from the chat if they even decide to engage in.
That's true.
It's not really that though.
Well, when I did have women, I'm sorry. Let me just say this real quick, and then you can have the mic. When I did have women come on, it was always an argument in the beginning when I first started. Women used to come on and they would argue with the men. And then one time a woman got at me. She started calling me Pick Misha. She was going in on me. So we on a panel going back and forth. And that stream got like 110 people in the chat box with me and her going back and forth.
Yep, there you go.
Confrontation.
Fuckery sells.
Confrontation. That's what I'm saying, man. Look, When that goes down, look, I'm not trying to stop it. I ain't trying to control it. I'm selling white T-shirts and water guns. If y'all want to fight, white T-shirts, water guns, and I got Jello for sale too.
Right.
Let's go.
Well, look.
Jello, water guns, white T-shirts, like all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hurry, step right up. We got discounts, all that. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. Round 2 coming up, all of that. Let's go.
Right. But it's crazy because every time I argue, it gets me attention. Like, remember Anna? Y'all remember Anna? The light-skinned chick?
Yeah, but she crazy.
I didn't see that stream yet, but I'm gonna find it if you still have it.
I'll play it for Throwback Thursday, but
that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean Anna?
Anna.
Man, she was on. Yeah, her little crazy ass was on Platinum Elise channel a few days ago, on camera eating a whole some shit I didn't recognize, but she was on camera eating with some cleavage out. I'm like,
bro, that chick
just
got banned over at Hamps.
Oh, for real?
That chick is nuts.
Oh yeah, shout out to Platinum Elite. He's cool.
Hey, and I don't know for sure. I heard they might even be paying women to come up over there, but they damn sure welcome women over there. But this shit got banned.
Yeah, she's wild. I mean, she's the reason I got on Baller X because of her. We was arguing and he clipped us. That was funny. Simon, come back.
Yeah, that chick got problems, man.
Oh yes, she does.
She thought.
I mean, she was on the man's panel twice, acting a fool, showing out. But he just took it all in.
Yeah, definitely. But hi, Game Changer.
Hey, what's going on, Melody?
What's going on?
GC,
Thanks for coming.
what's going on, Game Changer?
Salute, Game Changer, #1 entertainer, put a whip in the game like a lion tamer.
Hey, little sis. What's up, brother Swag and everybody?
What's going on, bro?
Hey.
What's up?
All right, it's everybody.
What's your name? Booty what? Booty Damas?
Booty Damas.
Oh my God.
The thick booty.
What kind of name is that, man?
The thick booty.
Booty Damas.
Thick booty expert. Really?
Wait, is that Blue? Real quick. Blue, is that you?
Yeah, that was him. He was talking.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, peace.
He already responded.
Yeah, he was talking. That's why I took the thing down.
All right, well, let's start with Game Changer, then Booty Damas, and then Blue.
Hey, he done tipped out again.
I can't say the name without giggling. I'm sorry.
Booty Damas. All right, Game Changer, what's on your mind?
Oh no, nothing in particular. I just came up to to talk on the show, but about the main topic is fuckery to claim the fame. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. I mean, I think humans have like a natural gravitation towards the negative because it's how we protect ourselves from danger. Like we have to be on constant alert of a negative. Even primitive humans, they if a rabbit came by, it's like, okay, that's good news. But if a wolf is nearby, then they have to be on high alert. So they're going to pay more attention to a bad occurrence, a fire or something like that, than a good occurrence, which is a beautiful day. So there's always going to be this aversion towards the negative. Me, even though it's unavoidable, I try to avoid it when I can. Sometimes it's unavoidable. And I know, like what Aunt T was saying, that you get the views and stuff like that. But I'm not really here for the views like that. I want my message to be seen, but I want it to be seen by those who want to receive my message, not for the effery.
Right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Got another
That's a lot when you do it like that. You stay true to yourself and your audience finds you. You don't have to go searching for that. I personally believe that's a never-ending quest. If you go searching for the audience, you'll never find it.
Mm-hmm. Real quick,
just kind of be you and let them find you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me say this real quick. Thank you, Auntie, for the $20 cash app. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, but Blue just came back. Say something, Blue.
Something.
Okay.
What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Chilling.
All All right, but those were good points though, GC, because I did notice when you have your best streams are the ones you have going at Obsidian and the ones you have going at Courtney Michelle. All the ones you had going at people had at least 100 plus people in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So you know
I
how.
think my best stream ever was when Tommy Sotomayor and I went at it. So
See?
that's it. It is a thing. I mean, but in the instances that you talk about, I really go at it for a very particular reason, not for the sake of views. Tommy, he was talking reckless about me, and Courtney, I just had like a difference of ideals with her. She had this whole what is it, leverage the box thing going on, and I had to check that. Obsidian is somebody I fundamentally disagree with. His message, I don't think it's sincere, and I think that it causes more harm than good. And since I'm here trying to do good, of course, I'm going to attack that.
Right. Then you had the one.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Then you had the one going at Kuda. Remember that? You and Kuda was going at it. You and Thai City. You had a lot of good I where you was going at it with people.
Well, damn, Game Changer. I gotta watch your show more often.
Well, I never really went at it with those people on my show. So, and that's
you be on their show going at it.
No, I don't be on their show going at it. I really like if we happen to meet in different shows, like Melodies or Bernards or something like that, then I'd go at it. But I try to avoid stuff like that, especially when it comes to like a game dude or something, because game dudes, I'm almost completely indifferent to them. It's just that because those who are going to gravitate towards it, my message really isn't for me, or excuse me, those audience members aren't really for me. People who gravitate towards that, who are looking for that particular type of security. It's just that it comes to head from time to time when there's crossover. And I mean, if I see somebody giving like a group of men, really, really bad advice, then of course I'm going to say something, Yeah. Like, I mean, that's just something, but I try to leave it there. But I know they take it personal because, and this is particular about game dudes. A lot of people, a lot of people want to be seen as a ladies' man, whether they are one or not. And this form really gives them an opportunity to do something because like me, I'm a talking chess piece. I know brothers have their pictures up, but that really doesn't matter. We don't really know about your personal sex lives and love lives. So you can make up anything. Anybody can make up anything, and a lot of guys nowadays, especially, they want to be seen as a player, even whether they are or not. And I don't want to interfere with that, but when they try to, encourage others to go down a path that's really not for them, then I just step in.
Right. No, and I do admire that about you. You don't have a problem with calling people out. And that's one thing I love about Game Changer.
Yeah, well, thank you. But I mean, once again, I only call people out if it's absolutely necessary. If a person just they want to appear to be a player, I don't really have a problem with that. If it makes that particular person feel good, just. But once you give people life advice that is bad, and I know it's bad, and they don't know it's bad, then I'll just call out that particular advice. Then it gets and that's why I had a long term, and I think he's still at it. I had this long-term, conflict with the game dude because, I mean, by calling it out to protect others, it's really challenging his expertise in this matter. And YouTube is the place where they come to feel like a ladies' man, to convince men that they are ladies' men, as opposed to convincing women that they're ladies' men, which would make you a ladies' man. So yeah, I didn't mean to, but I kind of took one dude out of his illusions, and shattered the illusion for some who actually thought that he might have been that. So that wasn't my intention, but it happened.
Right. All right. Well,
And you know something else I've noticed? I
mhm.
mean to cut y'all, sweet melody.
Go ahead, love.
But the one thing I've noticed is that the most panels that get the most amount of attention and traction are the ones where you got this one knucklehead talking a bunch of bullshit, and then people just take turns going in debunking said nonsense. Believe me, I've been in this space for at least a good year, and I've seen it many, many, many times. I could be on somebody's panel who's talking BS. I go in and debunk his nonsense, and that's when the views just kind of skyrocket.
Okay, so
And I'm not going.
let me
And I'm not going to
address.
say that. I'm not going to say. I was trying to cut you off, GC. I'm not going to say the name of
No
this
worries.
certain content creator, but it's a certain content creator who goes around throwing black men under the bus, blaming black men for everything, not holding women accountable. And he goes on panels spewing his beta male simp vagina bullshit. And then when people try to debunk his nonsense, he want to throw a fit. He want to make it seem like we're the problem. Trust me, I've had my run-ins with that with that same individual, and yes, it does get a lot of attention and traction. I mean, it's fun to debunk the nonsense because you know by now I don't tolerate nonsense. I don't tolerate disrespect. You putting some bullshit message out there. I got to say something. I'm compelled to say something, you know.
Right.
But yeah, that person, I won't say his name, but he does that. I went in on him when he was on another panel saying some beta male stuff. He's been blocked from said panel, but hey, the last time I encountered him, boy, we went in on his ass. So yeah, that fuckery does get a lot of attention. I can't lie. I've been seeing it since for the longest.
It really does. It works. What do you think, Rayhama? Think it works?
Think what works, sis.
Or booty trait, whatever your name is.
Yeah, Booty. What's his name? Booty Dominant.
Oh yeah,
Booty
booty
Thomas.
Thomas.
Booty
Yes,
Dominant.
as the thick booty expert.
Oh my
Hot
God.
damn it on you
Whatever
thick
your
booty
name.
hating ass. On you thick booty hating ass.
Oh my gosh.
I like ass about the size of walnuts ass motherfuckers. Yeah,
Oh
about the
my
size of
gosh.
grapes ass niggas. Yeah, and get some juices in your life, nigga.
That was a lot of cursing, Ray.
Oh
All right.
gosh.
It was enough cursing.
Well, let me say this because oh, Ray, you had something though. Something. Okay. Well,
Oh no,
let me
no,
just.
no, no, no. But thank you, brother, for considering. No, go ahead, bro.
Okay.
Some of the avatar disappeared.
So Mel said something. No, it just moved to the right.
Yeah,
Mel
you
said
know
something in the
StreamYard
chat
be
room.
bugging.
Yeah. He says, yeah, the same way I call out GC about his advice to dudes to lie to women to get sex when it caught. Let me see. When cases show it backfires on dudes like that. Yeah, I don't
Yeah, that
really.
argument between you and him is boy, it's been there for a minute, huh?
Well,
Yeah, I remember that.
it's really an argument that I had with Alan Roger Curry. But you see, Alan Roger Curry, rest in peace, you know, he would agree that his advice in that particular regard isn't about actually getting sex. It's more about protecting yourself against manipulative time wasters. To which I do agree, to make your intentions upfront and known will protect yourself against potential manipulative time wasters. That is an effective tool for that. But as far as a tactic for actually getting sex, I would say lying is the ability to lie and lie well is a tool, one of many that can be used to that particular end. So, you know, with anything, you know, lying could backfire. So could telling the truth. You walk up to a woman and tell her exactly what you want from her, and you know she could call you a creep and call security or the cops or something like that, or put you on YouTube for being a creep. She could smack you right there and say, "How dare you?" You know, her husband could come and whip your ass. Like, I mean, I mean, anything could happen at any time. Let's not say that. Oh yeah, this is your fault because you're lying. You know, so yeah, I think that again is a useless argument. And as far as you go, Mel, I will classify you as a person who wants to appear to be okay. I'm not gonna say that. Okay, what I'm gonna say is Alan Roger Curry
Hold on,
is
We
we
hear
hear
you,
you,
Mel.
Mel, but just let GC go, and then you can respond. Then we'll go with
But at least we
Baloo.
know it's hymns.
thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, Alan Roger Curry is a confirmed and he's a confirmed and proven to be ladies' man. So I think that a lot of people who want to appear to be a ladies' man will speak and behave the same way as Alan Roger Curry in order to maintain that appearance. So and that's with anybody. That's, people see these pimps from the 70s, so they dress like them, they emulate their talk
Hello?
and something like that. With the
Mel,
hopes.
hold on one second,
No,
Mel.
I'm trying to test my mic. Yeah, can
Oh,
you
you
hear me
sound
clear?
really,
All right.
good. You
All
sound
right,
clear.
go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So they will do that with the intent to say, okay, this person dresses this way. He dresses in a purple suit. He has the perm. He has this particular manner of speak. So if I did this, then people will believe that I am, what he is, which is a PIMP. So it's the same logic. I see it played out in many instances. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, go ahead, Mel.
What did he say? I missed the last couple words he was saying about me. Like, yeah.
Many instances is the last two words.
Huh?
I said many instances is the last two words. You said the last couple words, many instances.
Yeah, right now. That's what I'm talking about. I was switching browsers. So, yeah, when you were talking, mentioned I had to cut one browser, switch to another one to log on to.
Mel, you asked what were my last few words. I said played out in many instances. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
No, you said some other stuff also, too.
Yeah, prior to that.
Me and everything, yeah, like.
Okay, what was the last thing you heard? Let's start there.
That's what I said. When I heard part when it said Alan Curry then with me, then also I had to cut off one browser and switch to the other one. Then I got on, heard the last two words you said from there. So in that in between,
there was a lot. There was a lot that was said.
Yeah.
That I don't want to repeat.
Why?
So,
because you said my name, so I'm actually repeat it.
Yeah, well, I don't like repeating myself, Mel. I mean, however, fortunately, it's recorded.
Well, I'm questioning you to repeat it. So you said my name on it, so repeat it.
Oh God. Okay, well, do this. It's recorded, so just go back. I'll be here.
All right. The other parts I did hear about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, I do call up GC's BS also too, with lying to women and stuff like that to get sex. And many can try to say, well, tell them the truth about women. No, it doesn't. Because in many cases when many dudes technically told the woman how they feel, what they wanted from them backfire and get smacked in the face. No, it ain't never happened like that. This ain't the movies. Say reality, ain't no damn Me Too cases and nothing like that. I never got that. Period. As far as it goes, they probably might like say no and everything, yeah, say whatever, but that's as far as it goes. But they ain't touch you, nothing like that. They touch you when they tell you no the first time and you still bothering them. That's what creeps them out.
Mm-hmm.
They already told you no the first time.
Mel, we live in a day and age.
What's all about that? See?
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
We live in a day and age where women, particularly go to the gym in revealing or form-fitting attire, wait for men to give the slightest bit of attention or look their way for half a second, and then they put them on blast on YouTube, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it is reasonable to assume that a person does not have to be harassing them. He does not have to be continuously trying to, get at them or approach them in order for them to, respond with, this guy is creeping me out or this person is doing that. There was one instance where the woman was walking down a Manhattan street or a Harlem street for 10 hours. And these are guys that just, yelled something or walked next to her for a little bit or said hi, and she put them on blast. And these are guys that actually didn't do anything. Now, fortunately,
Where's this video?
You could Google it. It's 10 hours in New York.
No, you mentioned it. You go Google it and bring it on the link.
All right. Anyway, so the purpose of this is to understand that it doesn't take much for these guys to be placed on blast on YouTube. It doesn't, or any other, venue. These women are out looking to do that. Now, in these guys' defense, and always in these guys' defense, they always say that, listen, I just did this. I just looked over for a second. And in many cases, in fact, almost all of these cases, that's true. These guys are just looking in their direction for a quick second before the woman says, hey, this person, is harassing me or something like that. Now, what they will have great footage on if a guy walks up to them and says, hey, would you like to suck my dick? And she records that, and then she could really put the dude on blast for saying, hey, this guy just walked up and asked me to suck his dick. And then he would look the fool for doing so.
You finish?
Every time there's a long comma or a period, that means I'm finished.
I don't know. You gotta let me know you're finished.
No, that's the indicator. Once again, a long comma or a period.
Okay.
Oh, there you go, right there.
Okay, you finished? All right. My turn.
Well, one more thing, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
Zone put in the chat room the link to what we were talking about.
Yeah.
What I was talking about.
10 hours of walking MLC as a woman.
Wait, is there a way I can play that, or you think it's not good?
10 hours of walking in New York.
No, you can play.
As a woman. This the female you're talking about?
Somebody do me a favor. I'm sorry.
Play this video.
Put that in a private chat, somebody, for me.
Let me get back the link.
Okay.
Is that like a documentary or just some video where a woman made recording herself? What is it?
It's the latter. It went viral years ago, but it's the latter.
You want to play? You want to play?
It's a short video, yo.
Y'all want to play it so we could decipher? Well, so I could decipher it.
Yeah, let's play it. Let's see what.
Fair use. But who's going to play in the screen?
Oh, you playing it now? Okay, hold on.
Just pause it. Just pause it every 10 seconds or so.
Oh, it's all right. Zone put it in a private chat. So let me or Mel, somebody put it there.
That was me. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, damn, can you share at least the clips I got for you? Shit, for you and Brother Swag.
Yeah, I get if you got a link Hama, just put in the back chat.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go ahead and read that, Swag. You ain't doing your job. FBI. Go ahead.
Everybody's talking. I'm waiting for everybody to be quiet.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay, man. What we are about to watch right here, we are critiquing, analyzing, and giving our expert analysis on what we are watching on the screen. So this is fair use. So FBI or whoever's watching, Big Brother, do not try to hit us with no copyright strike. Fair use, yo.
Fair use. Oh, is it showing the screen? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go.
How you doing today? Wow. That's not good. Wow. What's up, beautiful? Have a good day. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Somebody's acknowledging you. She said thank you. Oh, hey, baby. Hey, beautiful. How are you this morning?
Have a nice evening.
Nice. Hey. Damn.
God bless. The sexy American Eagle.
You hear the siren.
God bless you. Have a good day, right?
Why is that same dude following her like that?
Yeah, that's scary. Very, very scary.
Well, now this is that the same?
This
is
part,
that the same guy that said?
Yeah, that's now that part.
That's the same dude.
That will creep a woman out. Why are you following her and saying that? Didn't he say something to her also? Say hi. And
I think he said hello earlier.
But after that, he just kept walking.
Yeah, but what are we doing? This? Why? What are we trying to prove with this? Because that's every woman.
That's I was about to get to that.
That's every woman's story
Yeah.
who look halfway decent. That's
Yeah,
everybody's story.
I was about to get. You want to play the rest of the bit before I say my point?
I mean, all you did was just reveal that there's a shitload of simps still in this country. So I mean, it's yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that's normal, ain't it? That's
simps. How they simps? They're just saying hi, trying to make their move. She just walking by. How's that being simpish?
Okay, what I'm saying is that it would be more embarrassing for these guys if they walked up and said, "I'd like for you to suck my dick." I think that that's why you don't do stuff like that.
Game changer. Now I'm not time for me to talk and decipher that little hole.
You can't compare that to just saying. You can't compare that to just saying hi.
Hold on, now everybody, hold on, pause. I just want to make sure that's Aunt T, so I can take this off.
Yeah, it's me.
All right, go ahead. Now you can talk.
All right.
Yeah, I was saying you can't compare that to just saying hi to a female she's walking by. Now some of them dudes were being a little extra. Don't get me wrong, but a simple hello, hey, beautiful. I don't see it as a criminal offense unless you start following her like this knucklehead doing.
H&M, Mel was about to talk.
I know, damn.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mel. Then H&M.
I'm trying to get my thoughts back together now, man. But
go ahead, Mel.
All right. Number one, I'm not taking this lady seriously because we see she doing this on purpose, whatever. But let's say this is her spirit and this was no video camera, nothing like that. Number one, she's walking by. You saying hi to a woman, she don't say hi back. Hey, leave her alone. She don't want your attention. Two, how the hell is she gonna say, me too, this dude said hi to me, blah, blah, blah. He said hi to me, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on. This ain't back in the days with Emmett Till now. People ain't really falling for that. I don't think so. So the reality game changer, I don't think so. Number two, that whole logic you try to put like the way even Alonzo Curry had to put people on blast about how you say certain things to speak your attentions. The way you said it, that ain't the way, Alan. That ain't the way I say it like that, period, either too, at all. So if he was alive today, he'd probably give you an insert dog face here. I'll give it to him. Shout out to ARC and happy belated heavenly birthday to him also too, and his wife and his widow also too.
Happy belated
birthday. All right, so
I'm not finished. I'll let you talk. I'm not finished. Two, we see this dude right here being creepy as hell. Then in that case, I will agree with do what she got to do to protect herself because what the hell is he walking with her for 5 minutes? Ain't saying nothing, or if he did, she's walking fast to get away from him. Like, come on, dude. Like, fall back. Leave her alone. Like, yeah. Like, if you
all right, so let me explain.
Exactly.
I'm not finished.
Go ahead, Mel. Go ahead.
Let me
land it.
Go ahead.
I'll land it when I will land it. I'll let you know.
Go ahead, Mel.
Number two and everything. I mean, GC, I don't think so.
You just did number two.
Huh?
You just did number two.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah. Number three, the whole concept about telling the woman the truth also too. Did you really? No, you don't. Alan even explained this multiple times. I explained to fellas multiple times. Other games explained this multiple. Real dudes that got gamed multiple times and everything. You're not going to get arrested for saying I want to sleep with you and the woman. Period. You'll get arrested when you're doing what this dude is doing in this video, following her, harassing her after she probably said no, indicates she's not interested. Or if you at a workplace doing like that, which I always advocate, leave women at your job alone. Period. That's where you make your money. Leave them alone. Don't be hollering at them like that. You'll get fired like that. Period. But to go to jail, I mean, yeah, if you're doing like this creep is doing, your ass gonna get locked up after you said no the first time. But just to tell her that how your sexual desires are, even cops will tell you, we're not gonna lock him up for that. And I know police officers. He just told you his intentions. You said no, or how you took it, and boom, shush, he left you alone. You're not gonna arrest him for that. Now, if he kept harassing you and everything, yeah, we're gonna investigate. But just for initiate the first time and then you respected your decision, left you alone, no.
Well,
So
let me say a few things.
now I'm finished.
Yeah. All right, Mel. Let me just say this before GC and Auntie go. Okay. Number one, this is everything that's happening right now is normal, guys. Just like she was walking down the street and guys was doing that. I think most women who are cute with a nice body go through that. This guy following her, that's weird. And that happened to me one time when a guy followed me home and I didn't know he was following me. But that is weird. But GC is right. I hate to say, Mal, because if these guys get caught on camera, you don't know that she's filming this. If these guys get caught saying stuff like, I want you to suck my penis, or, you know, being upfront with this chick, she can say that's harassment. And they can get in a lot of trouble for that.
Well, Melanie, the way you said it and Gigi said it, yeah, if you say it straight direct like that, and in a way there's like no seduction, like I think I remember me and Auntie, I was playing this earlier, and he mentioned one part that Jenny Allen said also too. You gotta know how to read a woman's mind. You need to learn how to introduce yourself. If you ever watched this porn movie called Talk Dirty to Me and stuff, the way the character does it in that movie, the name of Jack. Yeah, you got to lay a seduction game and introduction. Just go straight, do it like a robot. Yo, let me suck my dick. Let me suck my dick. Like, yeah, you get creep the woman out too much like that. But if you like introduce yourself, play for a little bit, you know, see how you can read her, how she gravitates towards you, then you let her know, like, oh, I think me and you should engage in some sexual activity or whatever, hook up. You could be triple X rated or PG, just like you say. Then, you know, see what her response is. If she doesn't respond the way you want to, then just leave her alone. Back off. You're not wasting your time. You're not wasting your time and your money at all, you know, because like you said too, GC, you trying to weed out manipulative time wasters.
Hey, Blue, is that
well,
you?
yeah, give example.
Blue, is that, hold on, GC.
In other words, build up.
Blue, say something, Blue.
Oh, Blue, you homie.
Blue, say something. Blue? Blue.
Blue?
Going once, going twice. Blue?
I want to add one more thing to it also too.
All right, well,
yeah.
drop Blue, because he's not saying anything. Blue, if that's really you got to come up, you got to say something. Yeah. We have to drop
I want to add one more thing to it also too real quick.
She ain't going nowhere.
When Melanie, you mentioned thing about harassment. What does harassment means? You say no, you let a person know I'm not interested or leave you alone, and they still come at you over and over and over. That's harassment and stuff. That ain't harassment after the first time and they respected your wishes. It's a repeated process after that and stuff. After you let them know, I don't want to be bothered, leave me alone, I'm not interested, and they keep coming after you after that. That is what harassment is.
All right, go ahead, GC, and then Auntie.
No, I mean, he was explaining, you know, what verbal seduction is. And so in this instance, what would you have done, Mel?
Well, first of all, if she's walking fast like that, the best I could do is just introduce myself and say, hello, how you doing? Or, you know, just lay my game up. But if she's not responding, you see how fast she's walking, I'm going to just walk away. Like, hey, just like the other dudes are. They're saying hello, walking fast. Leave her alone. She's not stopping for your attention. I don't chase women like that.
Yeah, no, I get
that's
it.
That's what the other dudes, except for this one right here, he's kind of chasing her creepy. Yeah, the other dudes just saying, all right, she's not engaging back. Yeah, so that's what you can do.
Right. So what I'm getting at, Mel, is that it's great advice for not on how not to fuck. Like all the other guys are here not fucking. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. It's not really.
How you know they not want to fuck?
Excuse me?
How you know they not want to fuck? Every guy want to smash. I mean, come on.
Well, they're not. Because
how you know they not? What are you talking about? They not.
Say something, Blue. Hurry up. I'm sorry. Say something, Blue.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to try to prove a negative. However,
because you can't. That's the whole point.
And that's why I don't try.
Exactly, because you can't prove it. Yeah. Okay, so why are you even mentioning it? They're not trying.
You're interrupting, Mel. You're interrupting.
Yes, I know.
I'm going to use a word called intelligent assumption. Okay. So therefore, if you
don't
see
assume,
a woman,
that's the problem.
If you see, yeah, well, anyway, if you see a woman, right, and a guy is saying, "Hey, beautiful," and she keeps walking quickly past him while filming her not interacting with him further, it's safe to assume an intelligent assumption will be that he is not sleeping with her that night. Now, you can fabricate something like, okay, you know, he used some spectacular male game later and he did wind up with her in bed, but that's a fabrication. Use your best judgment.
What the dumbest shit you just said right now, man? I mean,
yeah, it's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb.
Exactly. That was the most dumbest shit you just said.
I guess the smart assumption is that
no, you ain't got no smart. That's the dumbest shit you just said. Period. First of all, these dudes don't even know they're being videotaped anyway. So why are you even assuming they even know? Period. They don't. I
didn't assume that they knew.
You just said.
Hold up, man.
Walk in the street and
that's what I was about to say. Look, it's pretty obvious that this dude, not only is he being filmed, he knows it. That's why he's that's why she's getting all that damn attention, is because it's clear as day she's following a camera. Like, it's clear as day. Look at this.
I think the camera.
That ain't no hidden camera.
I think the camera
they all hidden cameras like that you would not.
That's not a hidden camera.
Yes, it is. I see hidden cameras like that. You can hide a camera like that and won't show them big cameras behind it. It's hidden cameras like that also too.
H&M, is that you?
Yep, I'm back.
Okay.
And
for the record, police officers constantly having cameras like that.
You talking about that whole mode one thing? Hey, it's gravy, and yeah, that'll work. But there's a lot of things that'll work, and that's even bad advice for a lot of dudes, because some of these dudes, it just ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because she gotta want to screw you. So if that's the only thing you concerned with is screwing this chick, chances are you're not going to, because that's all you concerned. You ain't even concerned with what she wants. You're concerned with what the hell you want. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Really, so, that's the whole point. And what if I want? My needs don't match with hers, that's why I said leave her alone. There's other females that might match your needs. I'm just saying, when that's the whole point.
Listen to me, bro. I let you go, dog, and I waited, bro. I waited, man. And you know what I'm saying? And you can't wait.
All right, fellas, until you go, then Mel, you fine.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that ain't gonna work, but that's not gonna work all of the time, and it's not gonna work for a lot of these dudes that actually go to dating coaches, because a lot of them aren't gonna have that physical attraction. You know what I'm saying? That physical attractiveness. They're not gonna have the confidence to be able to even omit that type of energy that attracts a woman to them, where it's like, you know what? I already do kind of want to do something with you, so all you doing is kind of just reminding me that you about the same shit. That's when that mode one shit works, is when she's kind of already on that in her brain, and hey, you just express it with your words. But a lot of these dudes is repulsive, or they just not even noticeable like that. So that's not gonna work for everybody. Some dudes actually got to get up some damn conversation first. They got to actually get to know this chick. They're gonna have to stimulate in some other ways, because everything ain't right there on the front like that with them.
You focus on looks part just alone?
Bro, it's got to be some of all of that. This is all about dynamics. What works for you probably won't work for me. Like in situations like that period, most of the time women approach me. You know what I'm saying? If there's an approach at all, I'm the one being approached.
Oh, the choosing signal part. I like when people point at that choosing signal bullshit.
I mean, I don't put all of that stuff into categories and some strategic warfare and shit like that. Getting up in a chick's drawers ain't strategic warfare for me. If that's something that both of us want to do, that's something that we're going to do. And if not, we just ain't going to get together that night. That's the way I see it. It don't have to be no strategic warfare. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to map out, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of chess moves and shit like that to get a piece of ass tonight.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to that whole point about mapping out all that mess and everything. I don't do all that either, too. So I kind of agree with you a little bit right there. It's not as hard as you think it is. Number one, a lot of dudes be underestimating female sexual desires and nature. Period. So that's number one.
Holy crap.
Number two, too many dudes. Let's be for real. She probably already said no a while ago, but you have to find out from her own mouth. Let her tell you no. And if she's not
Getting chased by the
interested,
cops.
then you already know.
Now, I'm gonna go a step further, bro.
You can't just assume stuff that all of a sudden, you know how many dudes get caught up in situations like the dudes that be flying chicks over and assume that she's supposed to give them some punani.
Bro, if a woman believes that she's doing you a favor by giving you some box, you ain't getting it. That's why that can't be your primary goal.
Actually, it is. If it is, then I let her know.
Yeah, chances are you ain't getting it then.
Actually, I am. Thank you.
She's
not
doing
every chick, and that's not, and I'm fine with that. I'm not trying. If I don't want a relationship with a woman that seriously, why am I wasting her time if she's looking for that type of dude? I'm not. I might look for casual flings. I'm gonna find a woman that's down where I am. So if I speak to 10 females and 3 of them are down the fuck, those are 3 females I'm going to deal with. That's down the fuck just like I am. With no judgment. Also, too. The other 7, I don't care. They wasn't interested.
It's amazing that people will memorize ARC's Mode 1 before they even read the 48 Laws of Power. Always concealing your, you know what I'm saying, always revealing your true intentions ain't the right thing to do. The only thing
is the right thing to do. Most people don't do that. That's the whole point.
What will attract a woman more so than anything is an enigma, a mystery, or any of that other stuff. So if she's trying to figure out what your goals are, that might get her interested enough in you to get to know you more, and then you grow on her. You know what I'm saying? But if the only thing that you want is a sexual encounter with a chick, that's going to turn a lot of chicks off.
No, it's not.
All right? What do I know? Why don't you ask a woman? We got one up here.
Go ahead, ask me. What's the question?
That's one woman compared to the woman that I deal with. Total 2 different mindsets. So I'm sorry. That's not proving your point either, too.
No, what I'm saying is, bro, different situations, you know what I'm saying, they're going to have different dynamics and you can't handle them all the same way because you're going to get different results each time, even though you're doing the same thing.
Talking about?
Because you're dealing with different.
She's not down the fuck.
You're dealing with different.
I am. So let's go separate ways. Period. I let you know my intentions. I'm not a liar. She can't manipulate me because technically, yeah, that's how girls manipulate a lot of dudes. That way, they're not being straight with their intentions. What do a lot of dudes complain about how they take a woman out to spend all this money out to eat, expect to get some bots? That don't happen. Do you think you need 90 days to smash a chick? No.
Mel, tell us about the women.
If it's going down relationship territory, I don't know.
Bro,
if it's a relationship,
let me explain something, bro.
She needs 90 days.
I rarely agree with
one
GC.
at a time, please.
But I agree with GC tonight on this one. And some chicks will take 90 days to do it. And most dudes is gonna bail out because that ain't the chick for you. But some chicks ain't giving it up in but 3 months, and it don't matter how obvious you are with your intentions. That just is what it is, bro. They gonna make you wait. You know what I'm saying? So
no, they make those dudes wait.
Yeah, but the pushback.
Because like I said,
the pushback is
like some of them literally mark that day on their calendar. I ain't giving them none till this damn day. What you gonna do about it?
That's not my problem. That's those other dudes' problem. They want to wait. That's on them. I don't wait. Period. We're not on the same wavelength. If a chick tells you that she's saving herself for marriage and you're not the type that wait till marriage to have sex with her, why are you still dealing with her?
No, you bail.
I like to hear. Well,
you get different results.
I like to hear more about the women that Mel do deal with. Hello?
Yeah.
Mel?
So
I want to hear that too.
What kind of women do you deal with? Like, what makes them different?
I deal with the women that gravitate towards my program structure that I have for them. They follow my leadership and everything.
Well, that's not quite what we mean.
My lifestyle,
okay.
I'll deal with them. Those are the ones I deal with. And it might be someone that you all overly judge. She has a high body count, whatever. I don't judge females on body counts. I don't give a shit. Make me number 100. I don't judge females like y'all do.
No,
that's
not
the
that.
difference.
No,
but she's
no,
I'm explaining. That is that. What type of females you talking about? Because I could deal with any
the ones
female.
that deal with you.
I mean, what I'm talking about is.
Well,
go ahead, GC.
No, right quick. Are you dealing with that woman right now? The one that you just
I'm
described.
dealing with multiple women right now. So what are you talking about?
So okay, let's go with that. Give us a roundabout number of how many women you're dealing with right now that fits that description.
Why you want to
Roughly.
really actually know? But you know what? Let me prove my point. Right now, I'm dealing with 20 right now.
Just
He said he's dealing with 20 women. Hold on. He said he's dealing with 20
All right.
women.
What
Now,
is your point, GC? What is your whole point now?
how did you get 20 women now at once?
No.
At once.
You said you got
Just
20
being
women.
me who I am. I'm secure with my masculinity. These are 20 females that's down to fuck like I am. I'm not trying to like some people always say, it's a numbers game, right? I'm not afraid to go out and talk to like let's say example. I'm not afraid to go out and talk to 50 women a day and just get 3. That takes time and work. I have very thick skin, so I don't really care about women thinking they're going to scream at me, whatever my attention. Like that shit don't faze me. I'm too secure with my masculinity to the point that this is my lifestyle. If she's down with the lifestyle I want for her, that she gravitates towards my program, she's going to rock with me. And if all of a sudden things changes,
So, in other
she
words,
goes
Melody,
out the door, I find another one.
So let me ask you this, like I asked ARC. So you actually went up to all 20 of these girls and said, I wanna fuck, and they said no problem, and they started dating you.
Yep.
They started.
I could say X-rated, PG-13, but yeah.
And it worked every time. Wait, one more
I
question.
find that hard to believe, honestly.
Wait, hold on, and it works.
Oh, my Melanie, what is your idea of every time? Also, too, like I said, the example, every 20.
It worked with all 20.
Females I got now. You know how many females I have to talk to get those 20 in my roster?
1,000 apparently, but
exactly.
Yeah, but no,
that's no point. Every female's not going to be down to do that. I focus on the ones. I focus on the ones that's down the fuck like I am. Period. Those ones that matter.
Anyway, real quick, Melody, I got 3 clips in the back.
Let me say this right quick. It's good that you have 20. But what I admire most about what you're doing, Mel, is your time management skills. With 20 women in your rotation, how do you find time to spend so many hours on a Friday night and Saturday night in Melody's chat?
Do I be here every Friday night?
No, but I'm saying if I had 20 women in rotation, I'm saying if I had 20 women in rotation, I wouldn't spend any Friday night.
What GC is saying is you've managed to squeeze a 36-hour day into 24 hours. Can you tell us more?
36
hours.
Wait,
before you tell them
yeah, bro.
Give us detail.
Wait, guys,
give us
before
detail.
You tell
bro, that's
more,
20 minutes. I mean, that's 20 women, bro. That has to be a minimum of a 36-hour day for a human fucking being. Let's go.
Honestly, you're right. But first, I want to know, because we have a new person on the panel, so I'm gonna make sure he is who he say he is. Irby?
Yeah, that's me. It's me, Mel.
Okay. All right. He said he want to give his 2 cents, and I do want to hear new people on the panel. So go ahead, Irby, give your 2 cents, and then let's go with Ray Hanma, because he wanted to talk, and then Blue, because Blue wanted to talk. Go ahead.
I seen this video like a couple of years ago. I think this is scripted. I think they're trying to get a law passed in New York on catcalling. So some of this is scripting. Obviously, you can tell because somebody looks like somebody's directing it, and it could be editing. And she looked like she's walking in the wrong area.
I'm glad you said that.
I didn't know it was scripted.
I think it's clear as day. I mean, if you don't walk down the streets in damn New York, damn man, people ain't that personable.
I thought he had like a secret camera. Someone was walking in front of her with a secret camera.
They're more likely to say something.
Yeah, I think that he had like a backpack.
Yeah, I think he has a backpack camera that's hidden in there.
A backpack while he's walking, or he may have a backpack.
You ever heard of this app called Wish? Have you ever heard of the app called Wish or AliExpress? They sell cameras that small like that.
Look at the area. This was like Times Square. I can get it, but it looked like she intentionally walking in the wrong area.
Yeah, that's not Times Square.
No, that's not Times Square. It looked like Harlem.
Definitely, that's Harlem. That looks like Harlem.
I
You're right.
Brooklyn though, but I think that's Harlem.
That looks like Harlem. Yeah, you got a
There's
point.
some.
I like to hear
There's
more
some.
about this 20-woman rotation.
Wait, no, I
Like,
want to hear other people. Then we can get back to that because I want to
okay.
hear Ray Hanma and then Baloo because they didn't talk.
I know. Well, first I said, yeah, I got 3 clips I sent, in the back that is in my archives. And this video right here, what I was trying to say was, it could be where a dude might be on a bike or might be walking right in front of her with a backpack. And yeah, they do have cameras, that are sophisticated, because I looked online one time for a device, I came across it and seen it, it's a little mini camera, and, and then basically it hooks up to your internet, your Wi-Fi and all that. So it may provide a certain amount of runtime, but enough time to where, for a female to do this kind of stuff right here. So, yeah, so it is possible. And if there was a camera, people would be kind of looking at her crazy, but then there's some guys that don't care, Some guys just want to shout if they see a chick that's really beautiful to them. Some of them just want to just shout out just some good sweet nothings, you know what I mean?
That's why I don't think it's fake, Ray. I don't think it's fake because this really happens in real life. Like I've been through it many a times. Like that's how guys really act with a woman who has a cute figure.
You're right.
And I'm
You're
speaking
right,
from experience. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if that's fake or not because that happens, especially in New York and in the tri-state area. That happens. So I don't know.
Yeah,
they don't know they being filmed. That's one thing I'm saying. They don't know they being filmed because in the beginning of the video, she was setting it up on the backpack for the person she's working with. And you notice she blurred out their faces.
But it would be a waste of time if she was to pay. If she was to pay. Hold on, I'm not finished.
Sorry.
But it would be a waste of time too. Lastly, it would be a waste of time if she was to endeavor the notion of paying people. Like just to come out and just say something. That'd be a waste of time and money for when they actually do that. So it would make no sense. For this to be fake. So yeah.
And technically, they could actually sue her for doing this also too. That's why she blurred out their faces and stuff like that. She technically doing this without their consent. Was technically, you're not supposed to do that without their consent. They don't know they're being filmed and using like this. Yeah, she could be sued behind that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But real quick, let's go to somebody else. Let's go to Blue. Hey, Blue.
Go ahead, I'll pass.
You want to pass? Okay. How about H&M? Because I want to hear other people, and then we can get back to the 20 women. Go ahead on H&M.
Well, actually,
we're not getting back to that. I'm not explaining myself no more. So sorry about that.
I wanted to ask Mel a question if he's open to it.
One more question. Go ahead, Ashley.
All right. My question is, what kind of a where to, rack up the numbers like that? Because I get where you're coming from. I've had my share of both parties. The conservative, nice women that don't give it up that easy, but at the same time have the ones that do give it up. Agree. So it's like, what kind of women do you be dealing with?
You was kind of cutting in and out. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, like I get some parts. I think you were saying what women I was dealing with and what women I don't deal with or something like that. Can you repeat that?
What kind of females you be dealing with?
Like I said, the one that gravitate towards my program, the way I rock with them. Like,
but what kind of women are they? What kind of women are they? Traditional, kind of like her right here, for example, if you could call her that.
Wait, say it again. You was cutting in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you was here.
I was saying, what kind of women are they? Are they 304s for the streets, or are they just regular ass women?
Oh, you talking about that type? It could be regular women. To me, honestly, I have to say this to y'all fellas. To my point of view, every female is some sort of a 304 from your standards. The most conservative one is a 304 because every woman got a little hoish in them. Period. It is what it is.
But all of them ain't hoeing around.
This woman is attractive? Do any of y'all think this woman's attractive? Because she ain't attractive to me.
Now her face,
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I mean,
She's average at best.
Yeah.
Attraction is I had to
She
be
got
over.
a
I find
she
this
got a
woman
rusty
attractive. I
bitch
find this
face
woman
too.
attractive.
She's attractive, but she's not like how they acting. Like, oh my god, you know
Yeah,
what it
look.
is? It's
Yeah,
the
look,
body.
sis.
It's the
Yeah,
body.
She
Hey,
seems
look,
rude and
sis. You
bushy.
notice her?
She
You
seems
notice her
rude and
rusty bitch
bushy to
face?
me. She look like she
Yeah,
belongs. She play for the other team.
yeah.
Belongs to the streets.
Yeah, adjustable 8. I mean, she walking around no makeup on.
Yeah, that rusty bitch face is strong too.
Yeah, makeup on, get her hair done. She probably look way totally better and stuff. Yeah, she just like a regular everyday mood. You know, she's walking the street looking like that.
Yeah.
Still cute. She ain't ugly. Like, yeah, she's still cute. So like, it's showing right here. Dudes are still hollering at her because they find her cute and she do got a nice looking body. Just so it's like,
But some dudes be thirsty, hella thirsty.
That's true.
what is that definition of thirsty? What are you talking about, thirsty? Because yeah, I like people dudes
Define
be getting,
thirsty.
exactly, because like dudes be taking that too far. Like it's almost like I see now why dudes are so afraid because they listen to certain females shame them, and like it's not thirsty to make your move to a woman the best way you can. It's thirsty, like I said, like Melly mentioned about the harassment. That's thirsty, going after women that don't like you. But just to make it move like an average human being, like how's that thirsty? Like, hey, how you doing?
Exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, my definition of thirsty is pursuing a female that showed little to no interest in you off rip, and you just keep on trying. That's being thirsty. But just to say hi, oh, you look beautiful. Oh, you look nice today. That's not being thirsty. Seriously.
Now, if you do it way too much, I understand that. Yeah, like yes, but if it's like one time, like yeah, just saying a compliment, yeah, but every time you saying it in a compliment, well, she gets immune to it like it's nothing. Like dudes be online on IG pages and they get all these same similar content. Yeah, that's being thirsty.
But let me give you the example. You take this woman, she don't even look all of that now. All she had to be now she could just have an ego boost because she could show you all these dudes trying to holler at her when you ain't even all that.
Yeah, she not. But I've seen women a lot more average than her. Like body is fat and everything. With a guy
Y'all doing a show right now about that too. average girls is not getting attitudes.
Yeah.
The fat moon cows is getting out.
But you know what though? I haven't seen that in a while. Like I haven't seen guys running after women like this in a while. It don't happen. Guys are not approaching. Guys are not approaching like they used to. They're just not. Let's be honest.
I mean, you know, funny though, they approach the top two attractive ones. They not getting approached. It's the average looking ones they are because dudes want the easy route. They want the easy route, but even they digging into shit. Like damn,
that really happened. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Don't judge me. So I was walking with one of my friends, right? In my opinion, you know, she's not attractive. She's heavier. She's a lot heavier than me. She was approached over me, right? And the guy she said something, and he was like, "I'm gonna be honest with you. I really approached you to get to the sexy one right there." Like he's like, "I ain't even gonna lie," and I was just like, "Did he really just say that?" You know, like, did he really just say that? He was like, "Yeah, I approached you to get with the sexy one because I didn't think she was gonna talk." And I was like, "Yo, men don't care what they say nowadays. Like, that was horrible. Why would you say that?"
You know what?
You broke her.
Men do that.
You hurt her feelings.
And you know what? You know what? Men do that sometimes. It's funny because I remember Brienne. I was on one of Brianna's face panel. She said something like that happened to her too. Had a friend from high school that was trying to get at her friend just to get at Brienne, but she caught on to the bullshit immediately. So yeah, men do that sometimes. I had a homeboy that did something like that. I'm like, bro, what the hell was you thinking? Damn.
Yeah.
They want to holler at the lesser attractive just to get at the highly attractive.
Yeah, Brianna's here. Here, hit the link, Brianna, if you can.
Yep. Shout out to you, Brienne, my number one fan, cooking like a frying pan. She said, yep.
I miss you. Come on up. But yeah, Mel, I want to address something that you said. You said all women are 304s. I need you to explain that.
Yeah, I remember. I think you might have heard Alan said something like that. Maybe not in your interview, but if you listen to his interviews also too, which is totally true. I mean, all women got a little hoish in them. Period. This is the fact is, yeah, some going to be out there. You know what I'm saying, expressing it. Some is going to be hoish to a certain specific type of dude and stuff. Some is going to be the type that I still want to project my good girl image, but I'm doing it on the low. I mean, technically, all females got a little hoish in them. Period. The church
Well, can
girl,
I say
you
something?
don't know about them. The conservative woman,
I want to say something afterwards.
yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can
want
go
to say
next,
something,
Kiki,
please.
and
Yeah.
then him. Well, is Mel finished first? Are you finished, Mel?
No, I wasn't finished yet. So
Okay, go ahead, and then GC, and then H&M. Okay, go ahead.
Also, too, like yo, I mean, technically, depending on the type of guy she's with, you could bring it out of her. Period. And she gonna, she gonna be open to do certain things with you that you want her to be, or she's not. But technically, I mean, they all got a little sluttish in them. Period. Like yeah, like. Come on. If you think they don't, then this is another reason why some dudes fail with females because they put some females on a pedestal too much. That's the way it is. It's like, and then when they find out that the females is this way, the one you put on the pedestal, now you upset and talking about, oh, she's like all the other rest and everything. Like, come on. I mean, if you're trying to understand female nature, I mean, technically that's how they are. Period. Everyone.
Right. All right.
I get it. So in other words, a lady in the streets,
Jesus.
but a freak in the sheets, as Ludacris would say.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead, GC, and then
Okay, thank you.
H&M.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, greatly appreciate it. So I want to say one thing that I believe that the 20 females is complete and total bullshit, or as the young people say nowadays, cap. That this is cap. It's complete and total bullshit. But it goes into what I was saying earlier, and that is a lot of guys out there.
Cap. Cap. Cap.
I'm sorry, GC. I had to hit it. That was me. I apologize. Go ahead. You said the word.
Yeah.
Go ahead, GC.
Yeah.
It was all right. Well timed.
I'm sorry, GC. I know
Yeah.
you don't like being interrupted. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, no, nevertheless, I do believe that it's cap. And it's born from what I was saying earlier about a lot of men have a desire to be seen as a ladies' man online without actually having to be a ladies' man. And part of being seen as one and part of the feeling of validation is to give others advice on how to get ladies that they have failed to get themselves. And that's why you have these lies, these stories, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, the problem with that is that a series of bad advice tends to follow this particular way of thinking and this particular mode of thinking. Now, one way to spot a false ladies' man, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, is one of all the ladies' men that I have ever known. None of them actually have to go online and call themselves ladies man, nor do they attempt to prove that they are to a group of people. They don't give unsolicited advice to people who aren't really seeking such knowledge. This is really more consistent with a pattern of behavior of a person who want to be seen as a ladies man because that feeling, fuels them in a way that an actual ladies man would get from being with the ladies. But it's all cap, people. Nobody spends this much time on YouTube when they got 20 women to service.
Facts. I agree on that, being changer.
Wait,
Can I
real
let me respond.
Every smart
Go
person
ahead,
agrees.
Melody. Go ahead, Melody. I'm gonna let you
Wait,
finish,
before
Melody. Before I
yeah.
respond.
So anytime you guys see this Sweet Melody Media thing right here, try not to say anything because someone came up on the panel. So, Brianne, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi.
Hi.
Shout out Brienne, my number one fan. Girl, be cooking like a frying pan.
First of
do
all,
it right this time.
How are you? How have you been? Because I miss you.
Oh, I'm doing awesome. I heard from H&M that your channel went away and then it came back, and I'm like, I need to check on you. So I checked on you 3 days ago, and then I was like, okay, the channel looks to be back. So I was like really excited.
Yay! I'm so well. Actually, I was demonetized. My channel
okay.
was still here, but
Yeah, I told you what happened, Bree.
yeah, so you wasn't getting my notifications. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bunny's walking now.
She's walking?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to you and Bunny. And she's like what, a year old now? She just turned 1.
Just turned 1, yeah.
No, she's smart.
Well, she's at that age, walking. Now she's gonna start talking back to you and your husband.
Uh-oh.
We're there too.
Oh, she is already? She's talking?
Oh, baby babble, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear. When was her birthday?
Oh, it was January.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
January what?
Mm-hmm. You want the whole birthday? I'll tell you in
I'm
the
just
next
messing with you, Bree. Go ahead.
No,
I'm
I'll
just
tell
messing
you
with you, Bree. Go ahead.
I do want to clarify something that I heard H&M say. So it wasn't the fact that my friend was cuter than me. She was so much bigger than me. In high school, I was, almost a flat back. She looked like auntie, okay? So that's why he was following her. But he was in my inbox many years later saying he always had a crush on me. No. You were begging me for my friend, and she didn't want you either. So, yeah, no, get out of my inbox. Had to block him. But yeah, just wanted to clarify that story.
Oh, wait. So I thought you were the one he wanted. He wanted your friend.
Yeah, there was a guy in my school. Well, I'm sure there was more than one, but one guy that was very persistent and asked me about my friend. And I kept telling him, go and talk to her. And he was too darn shy. He never really talked to her. And the only reason why he wanted her is because, again, she was very, very blessed, with everything in high school. High school, I was very, very skinny. I was probably one of the skinnier girls, 119 pounds or something for my height. And she was shorter than me and thicker. So that's why he was, very seriously trying to pursue her. But that happened multiple times. As soon as I got out of high school, got to college, everything started to grow. Then those same guys would be in my inbox on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
That happened a lot.
Yep, she was thick. That she was saying.
Yes. She was thick enough for 2 people, I'm not going to lie. And I was like, girl, I don't even know how you do it. She's like, I don't know either.
She drinks goat milk.
Wait, is she thick or is she fat or was? Because I don't know what she looked like now.
Oh, I yes.
Be honest, she was fat.
Yeah, she was fat, but she also had like a huge ass. So yeah, it was like both.
Right.
Yeah.
Men made that
So she was
the standard. Like as long as they had a fat ass, it don't matter how big they was, and that really did bother me.
Yeah, but I'm like at 15, how do you she looked like an auntie to me, sweet girl and everything, but I'm like, she was just super thick to me in high school.
Yeah.
I've seen women like that before, so yeah. I've seen them. When I was in high school, I knew one girl, she was when I was in high school, I knew one girl, she was like 16, but you would think she was 19 years old. I was like, wow, damn, look at you.
My friend looked like she was 20. So every time she told me she would go out, she wasn't in classes, she'd go to the store or something with, her mom or a friend, she would get hollered at by grown men. And I don't think that's right, but I understand why, because she did not look her age. I remember she told someone, hey, I'm 15, and he just kind of like backed up, like, oh, whoa, I didn't know. You know what I mean? Because she seriously looked 20 in high school.
That's
not
wild.
just her size, also her face. Like, black women actually look kind of, like a lot of ages. But yeah, she just looked like she was 20 perpetually all throughout high school.
That's not good. Well, was she left back? Or
No,
was
she was younger than me. It's just that she, again, for one, she was already very well endowed, top and especially bottom. But then, her face was just very neutral. She could have really been any age.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm glad I looked real young in high school. I was
really mad back in high school, but I'm happy now that I looked, my age or younger. So I was
Sweet Melody.
Yes.
Yeah, was you thick when you was in high school, or that happened later on down the road?
I was very petite. I was like athletic build. People thought I ran track all throughout high school.
Oh, that kind of build.
Yeah, and I was fast, but I had I didn't have hips really, but I had that little dip. I had that little dip, like, and it was cute. It was real cute, I always wore belly shirts, got my belly pierced. Like that wasn't me in high school. Like I was that girl.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's the girl I
Did you
was.
run track? Did you run track for real?
No, but everybody thought I did. Like you run track?
Yeah.
You look like
Sweet Melody, more like Sweet Melody, more like Speed Melody.
yeah, but I was so fast. Like none of the boys can beat me. Like I lived on a block with a
Damn.
bunch of boys. I was like the only girl, and we used to. I kind of was tomboyish when I was a kid, but I used to run. Fat, no one can beat me on a block. But yeah,
When you
that
had
was
them little chun-li
Oh, see,
legs.
yeah. I did have
Chun Li
little
is thick. What
chunky
you talking about?
Exactly.
no, but I do miss that. Like I hated it when I was young because something a boy told me that I liked. He was like, "You too skinny for me." That broke my heart. Like that was the worst thing that someone can say. Like too skinny.
That
Wow.
made you go
I like
get a couple of burgers.
I like him. He's like, I like him thick. I'm like, damn. Like, and I'm like, and then
Damn.
that kind of made me feel insecure. But looking back on it, I had a banging body. Like my body was nice. But guys like that used to make me feel like I needed to gain more weight. So that's
Well,
what
When
I
the
just
was.
eat in
cornbread
moderation.
beans.
Eat in
Huh?
Cornbread
moderation
beans
and
will fix it.
exercise.
Yeah, but I had a little booty. Like, I want to find a picture and put it on the screen for y'all. But I had a booty and everything. I just didn't have breasts. Like I had really small breasts. But that was really it.
Yeah, the back but no chest. Okay.
Yeah, and I still look good.
I've seen that before.
I mean,
I've seen that
hell,
before.
what keeps it up is exercise. Shit. So I
Well,
get it.
I'm not built like that anymore. I need to get back there. I was like 120. The most I was like 130. Now I'm way over that. I'm like one. Last time I checked, I'm embarrassed, but I don't care. I was like
You're
155. I'm only 5'2", y'all.
What?
You better
Yeah.
change it. You better change your nutrition, man.
Yeah, I need to change it. I mean,
Exactly.
I don't look fat. Like when people like Swag met me, Aunt T met me, I don't look fat, but
Man, that's the first sign of
it's all
denial
in
right
my
there. I
size.
don't look fat, but you're technically almost there anyway. You never thought changing that. That's the
Unless
shit.
you
A
just
lot of females by your petite size keep saying, and then they wind up fat, but nobody's not going to tell them to point it out. They're too afraid, and you tell them
Hold on,
they over
I'm
glorify
about
them
to
so
stand
much.
on the scale right now. I'm too real. Wait, let me get on the scale. I'll let you know how much I weigh right now. Y'all can talk while I do it.
Yeah, but before I want
oh
to call out
damn.
something, let me call out something real quick, because I gotta head on out and everything.
She has it so well.
All right. It's very easy that someone like GC would think that men like myself are liars and everything. I do understand that from his part of view, because I don't know what lifestyle he created for himself, and he thinks that people are supposed to follow his way of doing things. It is, the right way specifically, which technically is not at all. So,
All right, y'all.
I know I do get pushback. I'm not the only one.
I'm
I know
I'm
ARC.
148, y'all.
Oh,
Real quick. I'm sorry, Mel.
okay.
I'm 148. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, ARC got pushback also too, but it is what it is. I mean, this the whole thing about the show receipts so damn much, and they don't even focus on the people that he helped, which I am one of them, living proof. Also too, that his advice actually worked, because technically most guys just want to sit back and complain so much, to the detriment that I always ask them, okay, what solutions do you have for yourself? When is it going to stop? You pointing fingers at others and look at yourself at the mirror. I mean, it's easy to say to some females about that, but I always say this: if females are treating me the way I don't want them to be treated, how can I change that? I had to change that for myself. It starts with me. I always say the game is not about women; it's about me. Period. It starts off with me. I want a particular lifestyle. I want to do the work to get at it. I never fell to that detriment of black pill, blue pill, all that mess. I mean, yeah, depression or mental BF and everything. Yeah, I mean, I don't even associate with red pill no more like that. I feel I've grown beyond that. and I see the detriments of it because it has changed so much definition beyond this day. So the reality is, I mean, hey, whatever lifestyle you want, whatever style you want to do, hey, work for you, go ahead. But if I don't rock with it, it is what it is.
Mel,
Accept it or not. And if you don't, hey, that's on you. You ain't gotta accept it. But for those who want to learn, I'll give you the tools to do it. Period. I have no problem. And let's hold on. I'm not finished. And let's break it down. I want to watch that break it down. Let's stop assuming that what. Hey, I could be inviting someone on the panel and say they got 50 women or 30 women, and try to say you on these panels. You both know I don't be on these panels like that every day, every night. And even if it seems like it, I'm not here 24/7. The reality, I do got a life also too. I'm not gonna spend too much of my time with women also too. Period, like that. I got my own responsibilities to do. See, that's the difference between me and you, GC. I don't let females control me. I'm not controlled by pussy so much. That's why I always call you out when you're always so overly impressed by females look so high heavily like that. And I tell you all the time, stop being so overly impressed by females looks too damn much. Because you letting them control you right there. And right now I'm done. Everyone, have a good night. Take care. See you next time.
Take care, Mel. I'm still calling Cap, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, nothing he said changed the fact. I mean, we don't believe you. You need more people. And by more people, I mean 20 women to validate like what the entire fuck. Like, oh gosh. And this is the type of ridiculousness that I was avoiding with the whole game conversations of the past. Like for a person to just come up and say, oh yes, I got 20 bitches, so y'all need to heed this advice is ridiculous. That is the bullshittiest thing that I've ever heard in my fucking life. Mel, I heard cats fuck in the background of your house more than I heard you. Get the fuck out of here. That is complete and total bullshit.
Explain, GC. What do you mean?
No, I just one day
you killing me, man.
No, one day he was on your panel and I heard cats fucking in the background. And I asked him about it, and he said, yes, my roommate's cats, which means that I think that was the only pussy that's being getting in your house. Like, just like,
oh my God.
It was a pussy. Get us a pussy.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't like shattering people's illusions and delusions, but I mean, don't weaponize your illusions against others. That's all I'm asking. I mean, like if you're going to have like 20 imaginary bitches, then at least don't go around saying, I got these 20 imaginary bitches. What do you got? Because then it's like, what the hell?
What if he's telling the truth?
Okay, prove me wrong.
Melanie, women you meet on social media don't count.
No, I say prove me wrong.
Social media chicks don't count.
Like prove me wrong. Like, I mean, if he show us like a roster of 20 bitches that's just like, yes, I want to get on Mel's program, like, then please share. I mean, but outside of that, I call cap.
It's me, sis. It's me.
Okay.
Yeah, that nigga left and went over to Charles' stream.
Oh, Charles, what? Charles Faulkner?
Yeah, Charles Faulkner Jr. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that one of his bitches was calling. I thought that, it being, whatever time it is in his time
Stop
zone.
it, GC. Stop it.
I just assumed that it was one of his bitches. Like, what the fuck?
Stop it.
Like, I mean, the phone haven't rang from all 20 bitches right now. Like, I mean, what the hell? I mean, listen, it's complete and total bullshit.
He said I had enough of GC shit. I'm going over here.
No, I mean, it's complete and total bullshit, but it's worse because it's damaging.
Makes sense.
So there exist guys in this world that struggle in that particular department, and instead of her coming with the whole "you're not alone" approach, it's like, I don't know, that's a you thing because I get 20 bitches. it's a you thing because you're not being direct. No, it's not a you thing. It's listen, it's bullshit.
So basically, just a lot of guys are bound to those sex bots.
Well, I mean, and then he leaves with the whole, you know, oh, I don't put pussy on a pedestal, but I talk to 50 bitches a day trying to get some. Shut the fuck up. You just said you talked to 20 bitches to get one. What in the entire? I don't put pussy on a pedestal like you do because you find attractive women attractive. Shut the entire fuck up. Like
I was told language game changer, language nigga.
All right.
Well, it's okay. It's
Keep it
past
at a
the-
minimum, my guy.
Yeah, it's past the
Yeah.
1 hour
Yeah, my
mark.
bad.
Yeah, it's cool. You can use the language, just not too much.
Okay, yeah, my
But you're
bad.
good.
But no, it's annoying. And the worst thing is, I mean, and I'm your best friend here.
I get you.
I'm your best friend, Mel. I'm your best friend here. Why? Because everybody else on this panel, you know, and in the chat room and listening silently, nobody called you on that, but none of them believed you. They're just snickering at you behind your back. And they're going to keep snickering because the next lie is going to be 50.
The safety of disbelief.
Well, I mean, no, it's y'all just being polite. Y'all think y'all being polite, but y'all just allowing him to make a bigger fool of himself next time. Like nobody believed it and nobody said anything.
Well,
you know,
I said something. I called Cap too.
Honestly, I don't care. I don't care. So
hold on. Chowhound?
Yes, ma'am.
Chowhound.
I had to come in and say this because I'm gonna say this because Mel, I can't say if he does or doesn't. I always give people the benefit of the doubt. But at one time, I juggled 15 women, and it wore my ass out. And I got busted. I got caught. It was like I'll have a woman at my house cleaning up, and then she's hearing the answering service with these women calling. And then I'm out in the street with another woman. I pull up. Here's the other woman I'm talking to. It's like I was going through it. And I decided. And then it was the one time that I made a bet that I could bed a different woman every night for a week. And I did that. And I never do that again. And the same time when I made that bet and I won the bet, years later, I didn't realize I was going to screw around with 3 different women within a 24-hour period. Not to mention, a few years later, the threesomes that came up. So it's a lot of stuff that I end up experiencing. But I'm going to say this. Being with too many women, it'll ruin it's a part of your spirit that gets ruined. I'm going to tell you. Because you're going from woman to woman to woman to woman. And when you do have these relationships and you do get into some emotional stuff where you get emotionally tied into them and things don't go right, you become marred to a certain point depending on how the relationship is, and you become hardened. You become a hard person. You say, look, I'm gonna fuck this. I'm just gonna be, I'm gonna be hard-hearted. And that's what you end up being. So when you get with a woman fall in love with you, you don't even have no feelings. And then when you like somebody,
that happens.
When you like somebody, they may not like you, but you screw around, and then one person may like the other person don't, and you just end up going a separate direction. Then, in the same token, I had 4 women that lived with me. I became intolerant. So instead of working things out, I just cut it off. You got to go out later. I'm not happy. That's what all of that does in a period of time.
So, Chowhound, let me ask you this.
It's me, sis.
Chowhound, let me ask you this. When you had those 15 women, did you take time out to give advice to people that didn't ask for it?
No, I didn't have time to give advice because I was dealing with that, juggling that, and working.
Because you actually had 15 women. So anybody that says that they have 5 more than that, but they still take time out to give advice that people don't ask for hours on end, I call bullshit. So
I wouldn't give advice because see, I'll give you an example of what happened. I was in a restaurant. It was this fine ass waitress. So these dudes was on the bar trying to talk to her, and I turned around and wrote a little note and made a poem with it.
She turned around, gave me her number and phone number and everything, because I was doing little stuff like that to attract women. And she'll give me the number. The dude wanted to snatch the number out my hand. He wanted to know what I was writing. I was like, what the hell? And I said, it's not even worth squabbling at the breakfast counter behind that shit. But he ends up giving me the shit back. I say, dude, find out how to get game. Shit, you got to have an air about you. It's not just having game. You got to have an air energy about you that attract a woman to you.
Let's do this. Childhound, do you feel okay? So you have to have an air and energy, and if you had that air and energy, you wouldn't be reading a book on it. So, but nevertheless, Childhound, do you believe in the 20 women?
I can't. I'm gonna say this from my own experience. It's possible. I've seen it. I've seen it with my life and others.
Anything is possible. I smashed Rihanna last night. Do you believe me? It's possible. Do you believe me?
Well, see, if I told you, but you know what? If I told you about certain Emmy winning entertainer, and I got photos of her. I can show proof. Josh been to my house. He sent some of my pictures.
I get it, but do you believe me? Do you believe me, Game Changer, when I tell you?
I'll take it for the grain of salt that it is. I'll take it for the grain of salt that it is. I'd give it a 50-50, and if you did, that's a good thing. But if you didn't, hey, some people like to make themselves feel important.
Yeah, exactly. And 20 women will make a motherfucker feel important. So my point, 20 imaginary bitches will make a motherfucker feel important. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
oh boy,
I'm here to feel important, and that's fine. Go ahead and feel important, but don't you draw the line. Like if I lied and said I smashed Rihanna, last night, and then I just turned around and say, you niggas don't know what you're doing because I smashed Rihanna last night. What did y'all do? What the fuck?
But you're not supposed to when you have that kind of talent, you're not supposed to brag about it. You're supposed to keep your mouth shut.
Exactly.
I let other people call me. I let other people.
Hold on, right quick, child. Let me say this. You see how you know that? And I said I know real players, and one thing they don't do is they don't go around bragging, and they don't go around giving unsolicited advice, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They don't do that. So if somebody is doing that, then they are not the real deal.
You don't want a lot of people knowing that, because that can cause problems, and trust me, that can cause problems in the long run. You don't want to do that.
So once again, Mel, I'm your best friend. Nobody believed you, and instead of putting the mute button on and laughing at your ass like everybody else did, I told you next time reduce the number to a reasonable minimum, a believable minimum.
Yeah, but let me say this, GC. Like, I'm with you. It's not believable, but he lives in New York. Let's put it out there. He lives in New York. There are a lot of hood boogers in New York who might just be an F buddy. So he can be effing 20 women. Like, it's New York.
I don't know what that.
I know. That's my point.
Listen.
That's why I was.
No. That is bullshit.
That's exactly the point.
And no. This whole I live in New York, so therefore it's possible. Anything is possible. It still doesn't matter. That fucking bitch walking down the street lives in New York. You think any of them niggas got 20 bitches in the rotation while they all trying to get at this frumpy whore? No. Stop saying, oh yeah, but in my city. No, that's further exacerbates the bullshit. Stop playing into it. Oh yes, but he lives in New York. And New York is a place where hood boogers just line up to fuck male. No. We must call the bullshit.
Yeah, you do. That's why I was asking him, like, what kind of women are you dealing with? It's hood boogers where I live in too. It's hood boogers all over the damn world. Exactly. You can rack up that many within. You can rack up time or whatever. Nah, I'm sorry, but I can't believe that. No. Now if he had said 2 or 3, okay, 5 would have been acceptable, but 20. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Well,
it just ain't happening.
Maybe
the way I look at it,
sorry, go ahead, John.
Yeah, the way I look at it with the disease and everything, it ain't worth doing this now. with the disease and all the stuff going on. It ain't worth it.
Disease always
No.
That ain't nothing
existed.
new. We're
Disease
protection.
always existed.
Exactly.
And
Ain't nothing new. We're contraceptives.
Right.
What's with this whole, hood chicks give more pussy? What the fuck is that? Like, where's the all right, well, then try dealing with non-hood chicks and find out the difference. But I mean, nevertheless, nevertheless,
Yes, and one gives no quicker than the other.
Women do not say, you know something, I'm a hood bitch. Let me suck this nigga's dick because he asks. That's what we do in the hood. It doesn't work that way. It's bullshit at its finest. And what I'm gonna say is, if you're going to lie smaller. But I guess mode 1 don't teach you how to lie to people right. Like,
but this is the thing, GC. I don't think I believed every word ARC said. Coming from ARC, because ARC was a very handsome man, and I can imagine how he was in his younger days. And he was also in a fraternity, right?
Yeah. He was not only was he in a fraternity, he was in a fraternity that's dedicated to smashing women.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I have to remove you for 1 second, Classy. Let me put the banner up. I'm sorry. All right. It's a shame I gotta do this. It really is. Hey, Classy, say something. Classy?
Hello.
Classy?
That don't sound like Classy.
No.
Hello.
Oh,
Okay,
that sounds like
Classy.
Classy.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, yeah, so and see, that's the thing. That's ARC's whole hook. And that's the thing that he leaves out of the conversation. And the reason why he leaves it out of the conversation is because it's good advice for him if you just so happen to be that dude. Like if you just so happen to be, have all the pedigree, the education, the six-pack, the charisma and all that stuff, then you could pretty much say whatever the fuck you want to bitches. But regular ass niggas with cat fucking in the background can't. But they like to pretend like they can. And that's where the bullshit comes in. And that's why Mel was saying, like, when Aunt T was talking about looks, and he was like, looks don't matter. Get the fuck out of here. A man's looks always matter to women.
Yeah.
As ARC to try to pull the same feet as an ugly nigga. Like, it's dang. The level of cap is ridiculous. And it's annoying.
Looks do matter to a woman, because I remember when I was at my peak lifting weights and I was boxing, the women would come up to me and they would be like, wow. I mean, like they was amazed at my body shape because of my muscles and everything. So it was like, that's another advantage. And being at 6'2", I had an advantage with that, with the height also, and being athletic. So it wasn't hard for me to catch women. It wasn't hard at all.
Exactly. So better advice would be get a six-pack, not go up to bitches saying, I want you to suck my dick, which is where in the fuck did these niggas come from? I swear.
Yeah, and we were right about that harassment thing. Come on, especially if a woman is secretly filming you, that makes it easier for her to take it to the cops and say, hey, this guy was asking me to suck his penis.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Exactly. Like, what kind of crap is this?
Yeah, like,
you need
he
verbal
asked me for
seduction.
fellatio. Like, nah, it's not cool. And the thing about ARC, and I told him this, and I think you did, I was like, yeah, it works for you. But do you think it's fair to be teaching this to everybody? Because not everybody is the same status and level as you. I wish he was here. This sucks talking about this without him here.
No, I mean, but I'm there are people who are pretending to be ARC. Remember, like Slim Shady, he's like, I'm the real Shady. And then there was like a bunch of other blonde white kids. Like, those are the fake Shadies. So yes, there are fake Shadies out there and there are fake ARCs out there.
Right. And just like there was like
people who haven't stomped the yard,
yeah.
people who haven't stomped the yard or anything, or haven't even been to college or to the gym, talking about, oh, I got 20 bitches because, I'm in my 40s with a roommate. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. It's That's wild. But now I know you're gonna always ask him about the 20 women every time you see him.
He lied too big. For a person who says, you know, you shouldn't lie to women, why in the fuck you lied to Melody and all the other women that's watching?
Mm-hmm. He should have, if he would have said 5 women in rotation, that would have been more believable.
I believe that because that's how many fingers is on his fucking hand. So I would believe that. But nah.
Oh, what was that?
That was me. That was me.
For a second, yeah.
Oh, that scared me.
I started to say what I was getting ready to say something. From the experience that I've been through, it's you don't brag on it because people were calling me playboys and everything. I'm like, no, I'm not no playboy. But they were calling me that because of what I was doing and what they saw me. And I didn't brag about it. I just did it. And the thing about it was something that aired naturally with me. So, but the thing about it was, you know, you get caught up in your lies. You got to make sure you keep your lies straight. And then you calling this person, calling that person. And sometimes you end up calling the wrong person's name at a certain time. Man, I've been through that. That's why I'll never, ever, ever go through that again. And I would not even suggest people want to talk about how to be a player and all that. No, I won't even give you no information on how to even build your energy and confidence and your self-esteem up for that. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it because in the long run, it does you damage. People don't understand when you lay down with a woman, just as well as a woman lays out with a man, part of your spirit goes with them.
Thank you, Chow Hound, for saying that because I was just about to say that.
It's a piece of it, and if you ejaculate them, that's even more so. And that's something that you can't take that back. You spreading yourself out thinward. Yeah. And it gets to the point when you get older, you don't have feelings.
Yeah.
You end up not having feelings.
Hey, Classy, do you believe in the 20 women theory?
No, I didn't believe in it.
Okay.
It's more believable for Childhound and Classy. Both of them have something going on big. Childhound is a huge real estate guy. He's doing what he got to do, and he's handsome. Classy is also handsome, and he's a doctor. It's way more believable with these two. But some people, it's not. It don't add up.
Well, it's believable with Childhound and Classy because neither of them said it. So, you know, which makes it believable. Neither of them go around saying it because people who actually get down like that don't go around bragging about it.
Yeah, I would never tell anybody about my escapades because it's not honestly, anybody that I've ever been with, I don't speak about them at all. It's just not. I mean, even if I had a good time with them intimately, I would never talk about it, and they know it. I would never speak on it.
Oh, okay. It's not an assumption. I'll answer for Melody on this. It's not an assumption, and I don't know if he's ugly or not, but typically handsome guys don't say looks aren't important. As he was saying earlier, when Aunt T was like, you know, you got to have your looks, and you're like, oh no, that's not important. Man, handsome people don't talk like that. When was the last time you heard Brad Pitt? When was the last time you heard Brad Pitt say, you know, yeah, looks aren't important? Nigga, you are rich because of your looks.
Right.
Like, do Michael B. Jordan say that? So Michael B. Jordan, right? Michael B. Jordan, he started off, first time I seen him, it was on a TV show called The Wire, right? And he was like a little niggero in a crew with a dude named Bodie and Pooh, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And when he became an adult, he became an actual real name person. Michael B. Jordan is his real name. They still Bodie and Pooh. They don't have a career. You want to know why? Because they don't have the look. Like, point blank period. I think I seen one of them on The Hive, that TV series or some crap like that, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not fair in that regard, but handsome people know that it is an advantage.
Mm-hmm. It's more believable if GC said he had 20 women. He's a software engineer.
But you know,
Blue owns his own businesses. Blue is real estate and own businesses. It's believable with Blue. Swag, same thing. He own a home. He's a homeowner. He works. Like some people you just can't believe. And I don't know about you, Ray, but I'm sure, you know. But I don't know.
But GC classy. You know, as we in California, you know, looks is everything out here. Both of y'all know this.
Everything. It's monumental here in California.
Yeah, it is.
You can't come from a small city being a 10 there and thinking you're going to be a 10 in Los Angeles. It's not going to happen.
Hi, Chicago Rilla. Peace.
Peace.
Chicago Rilla, what's up, brother? Long time.
Good. It's been a minute since he came over here.
No, I mean, we used to communicate over in the Lapeef group. This Chowhound.
Yeah, he's
But
cool.
But no, I mean, I don't know. I just don't, and that's what started the whole game thing last time. You know, that's why I went up and clowned Steve the Dean several times. You know, demonstrated the ability to pull bitches to a professional bitch puller. You know, like everything.
I never believed anything that guy said. He was just full of crap.
Yeah, he is the infamous ass teacher, the ass eater teacher.
He's got he got a program of 20 different ways on how to lick the anus.
Probably that probably do.
Who's a butt eater?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Steve the Dean, he eats booty.
Wait a minute.
Others to do it.
Wait a minute, Classy. Did you say he had 20 different ways to lick a penis? He was showing something like that or teaching that?
No, I said not penis. I said anus.
I was getting ready to say, how was he going to tell somebody how to do something like that when it's really a woman?
I mean, from what I heard, the guy was married. I'm not going to touch too far off into that. So it's like, if you're married,
why are you giving
advice? Why are you giving advice like that? I mean, like, Jesus Christ, why would you want to stick your tongue there? I mean, never mind, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can't believe he's actually giving booty eating advice. People can get sick, right, Classy, from doing that?
Oh, yeah, because bacteria, everything that exits out is bacteria. Yeah, you can get sick from it.
That's gross.
Eating booty?
They call that eating, tossing the salad, eating groceries. That's what they call it.
I mean, I had a friend.
Some of the motherfuckers, some people will be getting rained on, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I had a friend that did it. He stopped doing it because a girlfriend pooed it in his eye.
Oh, you get pink eye like that, yeah.
Yes, you can get pink eye. You know, if you get poo particles in your eye.
Oh my
god! And real talk, like every time I see somebody with pink eye, I know that they've been eating booty and got farted on. Like that's like I'm saying, like, oh, yep, that's how you got it.
Or somebody can fart on your pillow sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just
like yeah, somebody farted in your eye. Like when I see pink eye, I'm like, yep, that's what happened. That's what happened. You nasty.
But there's dudes like, I don't care.
Hey, Classy, is it true that you can get throat cancer from fellatio?
It's a small percentage. It doesn't happen often. It has happened. Yes, you can get cancer from doing that.
Because how many
do you know that's where it came from?
Yeah, but how many penises
actually,
do you have to get? How many penises?
Well, I mean, that's what I'm no, it's actually not really much penis. It's actually coming from the vagina, actually. I've heard a lot more guys. I've heard like a small percentage of guys that have gotten cancer from it. But
Michael Douglas,
that's where they got it from.
Michael Douglas got that off. That's where that started at. When he
started.
Yeah, he said he got his from eating vagina a lot. So,
but come to find out, he had throat cancer from drinking too much.
How do you know the source? Like, do you look at the cancer and say, oh yeah, he's been eating pussy? Like, how do you know the source?
I mean, you can't go under. You can get the saliva and things, go under microscopic and get it checked out.
Oh, and there's something in the microscope that says, yeah. Is it like a pussy hair in the microscope?
How do you know?
I'm not answering that, so I'm gonna laugh and let that go.
Like, how do you know that's where
that was too funny.
Oh, my hiccups.
What about from like licking balls? Can you get anything?
No. I mean, if the guy's not washing, you probably can catch something, but no, that's on the outside.
Crazy. Sucking toes? All right, I'm asking too much.
I don't know. I don't know. You can't get cancer from sucking toes. No, I've never heard nothing like that. But I have heard it was a small percentage of guys that actually got it. I mean, versus the millions of the world that have been doing it. It was a small percentage. It's nothing to like go off balance about, go crazy.
Yeah. I'm not getting worried, Mr. Know-it-all. I'm just asking questions.
Hey, do you see him? Do you see him now, Melody?
I would say I would tell guys not every female deserves to get cunnilingus done to them. So don't be going out there.
Very few do.
Yeah, don't recklessly go out there and do that for every female you come across. I don't care how fine they are.
Very few do. I do agree with that. I do not like to do it. And yeah, I do look for certain circumstances under which I do it. But no, I very few women deserve cunnilingus. I agree.
You should only do it to your wife, or you shouldn't go around doing it to everybody.
A girlfriend of a significant amount of time that has been, getting sandwiches dutifully for a significant amount of time, then perhaps.
Brother, go get some water.
No, is that your medical expertise? I had it for a while.
It has nothing to do with medical. Oh, so is this something that's involuntary?
No, it's not voluntary. No, because Melody called earlier and I had the hiccups, but I took a nap and it went away, and now it's back again because that's probably my bullshit meter just going off on mail from earlier.
Yeah,
man, that is a hell of a bullshit meter. Excuse me.
Well, I'm probably gonna get 20 hiccups for every fucking bitch you lied about. Like, there's another one.
Sounds like you're on your way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, well, he's on another panel.
It's weird because the amount of guys that used to ask me to do it, it's wild. So many guys, they used to think that would turn me on, like they would be in my DMs, or like if they see me in the street, they'd be like, "Damn, you look good. I want to eat your vagina." Or they will be open. Now that they will be open with, kind of like mode 1 type of thing, and they will be open with that, and they will hope that I would say yes. But I used to be like, like, no. If you can just come up to me and ask me that, how many other women did you go up to and ask and actually do it? Like, I'm good. That's a complete turn off to me.
I would say that would be a lot, because I think a lot of guys will use what works in their advantage to get women's attention. Like if it's working 70% of the time and the other 30% of the time of me being nice is not working, I'm going to continue to use the 70% on every single woman that I come across.
But what if somebody is lying about the results? So say if I was to say that I got 20 bitches because I walk up and say I want to
you and the 20.
I kind of figured that's where that was going when you said that.
No, like what y'all need to do is eat more pussy. I got 20 bitches from eating pussy. So y'all need to go out and do it. And then next thing you know, a nigga get throat cancer.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody actually did it.
Huh?
I said I wouldn't be surprised if there was a guy that actually did that to 20 females. That would be part of his 70% of getting his results.
Yeah,
okay.
Some guys actually act like they
a guy can actually go up to a woman, and if he words it right,
he
asks his question and has enough swab, a woman will turn around and allow him to go ahead and go down on her.
That's my point. That's exactly where I was going. I said
that is not value given, or that's not value received. That's value given.
Right. No, I agree on both angles. I'm just saying he's using what gets him he's using what he can get. I mean, using the style that he's using to get what he wants, and it may work for him 70% of the time.
But that's if and only if eating box is what you want. That's not what most men want. We want to penetrate something. So, in my opinion, you can have I just ate 100 boxes last month. You didn't accomplish anything that I want.
True.
But there's so many guys who actually get off from eating box.
No, I know that those guys exist, but I mean, I'm just saying that they're not qualified to give advice to people whose end game isn't eating box. If your end game isn't eating box, then you probably don't want to listen to the whole box eater philosophy. And the same with Steve Harvey, not Steve Harvey, Steve the Dean. Same with Steve the Dean. If your goal isn't eating booty, then you shouldn't listen. You shouldn't take the advice of a guy who eats booty.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that dude is making money off that crap. There's some weird people in the world.
Yeah, so weird. Like, I don't understand what's wrong with people.
I never ate booty, but I don't need a class on how to do it. It seems pretty straightforward.
Oh no, I understand about that game changer, but we are a small percentage of millions of men in the world. We don't all, we got different thought processes, or billions, excuse me. It's just like you saying, it's just like saying that if you go to Dubai, the men over there will fly a woman out there just to like use them as a porcelain throne.
Yeah.
A toilet.
No. Yeah. No, I mean, I know that there are various different kinks out there.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this while I got you guys on the new people on the panel, because the topic was about is fuckery the claim to fame. So while I got Chowhound and Classy on the panel, Chowhound, what do you think about it? Is fuckery?
Well, it seems like chaos is what a lot of our folks like. So when you're going to bring a bunch of mess on, people go ahead and put the mess out there and the gossip and everything. And I mean, I'm not going to name no channels or anything, but that's how some of them are making their bones by bringing up all the messes going on, the gossiping and everything, all the crap that's going on with the politics, with the court cases, individuals' lives, who's screwing who's divorcing who's running around, hoeing around, all that. That's all basically what you got going on. Relationship supposed advice in these particular groups. I mean, it's the same thing across the board. So it seems like our people love chaos.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we all love it. That's why we like reality shows, and we used to like Jerry Springer and Maury and all types of things like that because it's all drama.
Yeah, that stuff sells. It
sells. Exactly. But when you have sweet melody media, that's not really catching people's attention. Who want to really see someone who's sweet, who's not really arguing? That's what I was saying earlier. They want to see a fiery person who can actually, bring people up and go back and forth. Let's be honest, that's what YouTube want to see.
Yeah.
Well, that depends, because remember, we've had chaos on some of these panels when you had and some of that helped and some of it hurt. So it has two different sides to it.
Right. That's a good point. Nobody brought that point up, Chowhound. That's a really good point, because I'm not going to say a name, but there was one person who used to come up on the panel and all of the viewers went away. Like it would go from like 20 to 0. Fast.
We already know who that is.
We already know.
Right.
We already know because we talked to you about that.
Yeah, you guys the one who told me that he got to go. So, but yeah, and then you have people come on and argue and bring me up to like 50. So I guess it depends on the situation. And I've also had some good shows where it was just me by myself, being myself, and I did get over 1,000 views on them. So I guess it depends,
What you do is go back to those that you got the 1,000 views on, look at what you did, and try to replicate it.
I'm not really doing anything different. I got panels. The only thing that's different is the fact that I'm shadow banned now. That can be part of it. I got demonetized. That can be part of it. People like that guy who we were just mentioning pretty much made my channel go down because YouTube was listening to the trigger words and things like that. So I think the best thing for me to do is rebrand with the Melody Amber, my new channel, get that popping. Once I get at least 2,000 subscribers on there, this channel will be obsolete. I'm gonna just straight delete this channel completely.
Well, you know what you're doing. It's in your hands. You're the captain of your ship.
Yeah, definitely. So that's what I will do. But what about you, Classy? What's your take on it? Is fuckery the claim to fame?
Fuckery is actually the claim to not only fame, it seems like it's a claim to life nowadays, actually. Because a lot of people seem to enjoy or get their endorphins pushed through a lot of chaos in the world nowadays. It's not like you used to watch TV back in the 80s and you see that English lady named Julie cooking. Oh my God, we're going to put the potatoes inside the salad and we're going to mix it all modified. Or seeing something like Benny Hill or Alice, something that was very common and enjoyable to watch. Family shows, 8 is Enough, Three's Companies, things like that. Now, when we got into the 90s, it started off with the Oprahs and the Donahues, and then you had what was that guy's name back in the day? He had got rest in peace. He had passed away a long time ago. Before Jerry Springer, he was way worse than Jerry Springer. Way worse. His name was Morton Downey Jr.
Oh, I never heard of him.
Oh, you should look him up on YouTube. The guy was
Morton Downey. That's the junior's the son. Morton Downey's the father. He's the one that was the yeah.
Right. The father. That man, if you thought Jerry was crazy, you should watch what he put out. It started with him.
Remember Richard Bay?
And then it went to Richard Bay, Crazy Butt, and then it went straight to Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, and the Ricky Lake. Then it got out of hand when Jenny Jones had that gentleman come on the show, thought he was coming to seek love from a woman, and it wound up to be his next door neighbor. In the 90s, the guy was quote unquote of the LG. He was the G in LGBTQIAXXYP.
In Cincinnati. Right. Yeah.
In Cincinnati, yeah. And so he was the G. He came on the show, embarrassed this man in front of 20 million people. And then we know the story, what happened next. The man went over to his house, the guy opened up his door. He had a shotgun and blasted his head off.
Stupid.
And they canceled the Jenny Jones show. She got blamed for it.
Well, hot damn.
Disclaimers. Oh, that's you. Okay, let me take it down. But that's why they have these disclaimers like, hey, whatever happens, I'm not responsible. Like even Kendra G say it like, hey, listen, whatever happens after you guys meet, I'm not responsible for it.
So, I mean, a person should be responsible for the advice and stuff that they give people. I do. Especially if you claim an expertise, like, if because Classy, even though it wasn't medical advice, you are a doctor. So if you tell me to go get some water for some hiccups and I drink it and I get cancer, I'm suing. Like it is your fault.
Wow.
You think so? You think you can sue?
Well, he's a medical pro, so why not? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, listen, and especially if he's not a doctor, like what if Classy isn't? He's just been pretending this whole time. Like,
no, I seen him at work.
Yeah, but for all we know,
I have to.
Yeah. But for all we know, he's like a person that's not a doctor, but like
outfit.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Pulling a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
He's still the outfit, so he can change the bedpan or something.
There's no people that have done that. I know he's joking, but
stethoscope and everything. He just stole everything, huh?
Yeah, like a person that's
people do that for real,
Yeah, they do that for real. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they're pretenders all the time. Go to Walmart right now, right? And notice how the security guards got hella shit on. Like they got bulletproof vests and all that crap. Nigga, it's just Walmart.
It's crazy at Walmart though.
Pretend like they ain't never
they're more
like that. Like what?
They're more strapped than the actual cops.
Yeah,
they're more strapped than the actual SWAT force.
I think I seen one with a grenade. Like, what are you?
Not a grenade. Oh my goodness.
This is Walmart.
I went to my local Walmart. This guy had a firearm and a taser a taser on one side, a firearm on the other side. I'm like, damn, just to take care of a shopping center, really? Like you the freaking SWAT.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Oh, and another thing, those pilots that wear the hat. Like, all right, we get it. You're a pilot. It's the airport, and you're walking around with your luggage and your pilot hat on. It's like, all right, that's you're doing too much. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of stewardess out there that dress up like a pilot.
Well, honestly, everything you said, there was a movie made after a guy who actually did all of that, and that was that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks.
Oh
Catch
yeah,
Me
I've
If
seen
You
that.
Can.
Yeah.
That was a true story about a guy that actually, he actually, what was that he did? He redid the money or something like that.
Yeah, no, he was a professional
made fake
counterfeiter.
checks.
Right,
That's what he
right.
did. He was a
Yes.
He didn't. It wasn't just check. He counterfeited everything.
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
yeah,
Everything.
movie night. So next
Yeah.
Thursday, movie night. Catch Me If You Can. Aunt T, before you
Yeah,
start,
hey,
Yeah, you got
Chris,
it.
I want to get your take on this on those clips. One of them has Kendra
What
G,
clips
since
are
you
you
mentioned
talking
her.
about?
I sent them in the chat. They're in the chat.
It's in the private chat.
Yeah.
Oh, do they have anything to do with the
Yeah,
topic?
Kendra. Yeah, one of them is Kendra, since you
Well,
mentioned
keep them for when we do checkmate, Melody.
Oh yeah, you might not read. We'll just.
I know. I put.
I mean, ain't no
I had
problem
a.
with sharing them
I had
now.
a
I mean,
link
hell,
in
they're
the
just a
back
1 minute
chat.
clip, but you can share the rest of the whole thing on your checkmate.
Oh, it's just 1 minute. Okay, I'll do
Yeah.
it real quick.
Yeah, those are
Yeah, I
short
had
clips.
a minute long clip in the back chat. It was one of them paternity court ones. I thought it was pretty funny because the dude in question, it wasn't even like, it was the reaction from his mother in the courtroom that'll make y'all wild out. Like,
Let me,
y'all, what the hell?
let me do this. Can I say this right quick? I gotta go to the air fryer. Just beat to put the food in. But let me just ask Aunt T real quick before I head out for a second. Do you believe in the 20 women?
No.
Okay.
But it depends. I mean, yeah, yes and no. It would depend on the context. Like, he didn't mention like what way in which you dealing with them. So if you just got a few numbers in the phone, you might talk to them from time to time, whatever. Maybe I mean, that could be 20 women over the course of the last 10 years for all we know.
Yeah. Or if you have a lot of
No.
sisters and a mother and a bunch of aunties, yeah, it could be
No.
that too. But
I got women that I might have dated fucking 10, 12 years ago, and every now and then, you know what I'm saying, there's a text message, or, you know what I'm saying, a Facebook or a IG or something. What's up? How you doing? That's it. So he might be talking about that context right there.
Yeah, but it was a question
That happens.
In the context that we were speaking of. We were talking about currently on rotation. And when I brought that up, when I did a follow-up, you know, on that, like, how do you maintain 20 on rotations and still find time, you know, to do it, you know, on Sweet Melody Speaks show for hours on end. You know, the response wasn't that they're not on rotation. The response was, I know how to manage my time, or something to that effect. So just to be clear, do you believe that it's 20 on rotation at present?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna run to the air.
Yeah.
That's a lot of women
It
to
takes
deal
more
with.
to keep 20 in your rotation than just having their phone numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But 20 women, how do you even
manage
have
that in
sex
a
that
24 hour?
Well, I can explain exactly how you sharing them.
That's a lot.
Those ain't none of those. If you got 20 women, you have 0 women. None of those
That's
women
right.
are yours.
None of them are yours. They're with everyone else.
You know?
15 was my max.
You're one of each of those chicks dudes. Those
It's
chicks
like,
are not one of your none of those chicks are your chicks. You're
it's
just
like,
one of their dudes.
right. It's like their roster.
Yeah, basically.
No, I'm saying the 15 I had to deal with at the particular time, and I counted them. I said I would never do that again. That was within a 3-month span, and I shut it down after that because I just couldn't. The sexcapades and getting busted and getting caught up and all the stuff and the drama that went along with it just wasn't worth it.
It's not.
Like I said, it drained me mentally and physically. Because having sex with 3 different women within a 24-hour period drains you, not let alone having sex with a different woman every night.
Right.
No, that's facts, and hey, a lot of people don't even know nothing about that. Like, it's more draining to be with 3 different women than it is to be with one woman 3 times.
Yes. Yes.
And then you got to remember everything you say, because you will slip up and mention somebody else's name. I did it. Trust me.
They'll get over that eventually. That's okay. They'll get over that.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will. They'll
No,
bitch
I had
about it, bro, but they
one.
ain't going nowhere.
I had one that was cleaning my house. That was supposed to be my main one now. And then there were women calling, and one of them had got pregnant, and she was calling, crying, and I thought we was gonna be. And she was listening to all of this. She said, "What the?" And she jumped off one of the guys I know, started messing with him because she couldn't take it because it was a bunch of messages left on my answer service, and she listened to every one of them. And I was like, "Damn." I didn't think about it. I said, "Well, I fucked up, but it is what it is."
Bro, I gotta
You just
ask
keep
you though,
going.
bro. What made you? Because I honestly don't think the mistake was having 15. I think the mistake was counting them. What made you count them?
Because I kept getting numbers and I kept going out and hooking up with them and screwing around with them. And I had to figure out, what am I doing? And so I said, okay, how many women? I just asked myself, how many women I'm dealing with right now physically connecting to? It was 15 women at one time. At one point, I thought it would have been 17, but the problem was I let the 2 go because it was just too much. I was running around too many places. Just running around too many places.
Damn that, bro. I'm not counting. That's bad.
No, I had to because I got a sheet. I got a pad with at least, I would say, 800 or 900 women's numbers on it. I still got it.
Jesus Christ.
That was because I was shooting for the Ebony Fashion Fair. I was shooting for different fashion shows. I was working for the Sentinel, Jet Magazine, Essence, Ebony, Bay News Observer, People Magazine. So that's another clutch of females that I was meeting through my profession. Because I was going to the Grammys, the Emmys, the Oscars, the Super Bowl, the World Series, NBA Championship. I had passes to go to all of that stuff. So when I was going through all of this, it's like women were like, "Hey, I go out to dinners, was the NAACP or the Essence Awards and all of this, and I'll sit down, write numbers down. That's all I did. Take pictures and write numbers."
I mean, look, I don't see how. All right, so if you got 15 or like Mel was saying earlier, 20 in rotation, I don't see how you're gonna have 20 in rotation and like half of them chicks aren't like in committed relationships or just straight up married. Like I don't see how you can't be the main chick, the main dude that these chicks are dealing with, bro. There's not enough time in the day.
Right.
Well, like somebody's got to be going home to their husband, bro.
No, well, check this out. All of them were single. They figured that wasn't single because they was with me, but I was acting like I was single. I only had one. There was only one that I committed to and half committed to the other one. And the rest of them I was screwing around with, having fun.
All right. So they're still single and they know that. Like they understand. They understand just like you do. Hey, y'all are just kicking it. Ain't nothing.
Yeah, but they was always hoping to be the number one though. That was the main thing.
They know they're not the only one, and they understand that they're likely not. Each one knows
some of them thought they was the only one. Trust me, some of them thought, just like my main one did.
They thought that because you lied to them, or you were just hiding it. I'm just curious.
I was hiding it, and I didn't say anything. And my main one is the one that busted me because she had caught all the messages on the answering service. And I had 7 to 8 messages on the answer service, and when she was cleaning the house one day.
And that's what I be saying, fellas, man. Please don't insult these ladies' intelligence, bro. And I'm not even saying that women are the most intelligent beings on earth, but they're only but so damn stupid. You ain't gonna hide it, dude. If you got a main chick or you got multiple chicks, just like you gonna know a chick's dealing with multiple dudes, she gonna know you got some other chicks around. She knows that, regardless of what the hell you say or what you think she doing or what you think she knows. Some chicks are just cool with it and they understand they trying to earn their roster spot, or they trying to earn all their playing time right now. But for them, I don't see how the hell you can hide that, bro.
Mm-hmm. Well, I did it good because I was running around. Like I said, what caught me up was the answering service when the main one came to the house to clean up. Then when I'm out with one, and some of the same places we all hang out at, I'm pulling up with one when the other one is there and she sees me. It was all kinds of stuff like that was happening.
Okay,
then
so
there was another incident. Right. There was another incident where I was screwing with one chick, screwing with another chick, both of them working at the same jobs. All of this is during around that same time. Then they decide, well, your name came up and I told them I was talking to you. You were talking to so-and-so. And I was like, Yeah. I did. I was, and it's like my name started popping up all over the place. Really, in one particular time, my name really popped up. And it got to the point where, hell, I was there, you could run me out of there because I done screwed around with everybody, including the aunts and the nieces and the sisters and everything else. So,
all right. So let me ask you this: are these chicks coming to your house, like coming to your home?
I'm talking about in the 70s and 80s and early 90s. I ain't talking about present.
Okay.
All that's out. This was during that time.
Yeah, y'all were freaks back then.
No, I mean, regardless, though, even back then, women weren't too much damn different. Any woman that comes to your house is about to leave some shit over there.
Oh, they always
like
do.
that.
Leave
That's what it is.
Panties and bras and all that, and I had to take them and say, "Hey, you left this over here." Eyeglasses.
Or they're gonna drop.
Always leave something.
They're gonna drop off a gift or something that gives you a place or a certain area, a woman's touch or something that she knows is about to be seen. Like there's about to be a scent in the bathroom or something, bro. So that way, when another woman comes, she gonna know there was another woman here.
But I didn't care.
Like, women do shit like that, bro.
Yeah, but I didn't care. I didn't care.
Hey, that's my point. Like you didn't care, but they knew. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was being slick, but you just nigga that didn't.
But hey, some of them, there was a couple of them. I screwed for 18 years. I still, even though they busted me out, we screwed around for 18 years.
But I believe that's how that type of stuff works. I think that's how it actually works is when motherfuckers know what the hell the deal is. All of that hiding and faking it and insulting the motherfucker and shit like that and pretending, oh, you the only one, motherfucker know better. Come on. Dudes know better, women know better. You know damn well. You know when you ain't the only one, and you damn sure know when it's about 2, 3, 4, 5, or 15 other ones.
Yeah, but I never told any of those women that they were the only one. They assumed that they were the only one. Only one that I was committed to was the one that was supposed to be the only one because we had said we was committed. But I still did with my thing, and she found out, and that was it. She retaliated, but she kept coming back, though. That was the whole thing. She retaliated, went off and did what she did, but she kept coming back. And for 18 years, she was one of the ones I was screwing around with. 18 years.
See, and I'm gonna ask Melody from a woman's perspective. Do you really believe, or do you think, like, just think of any relationship you done been in, with any dude or any of that, even the dudes you were interested in? Can you really see him having a whole chick, like a whole chick, or even more than one chick, and being able to hide that shit from you?
No, it happened one time, but I was very young, where I was forced to go in a closet because his real girlfriend.
Damn, I've had to put a chick in the closet.
You in the closet?
That's when I was young. No, that's when I was young. I'll be honest. I was 16 years old and my mother came home, so I had to put a chick in the closet. I did that one time.
It happens when you're young. When you're that young, it happens.
I think I was like 16 or 17 years old. Nah, I had to put in the closet.
Never put nobody in the closet. Never. No. But I sure had one.
I had a walk-in closet.
Except under the bed.
I had one come up to the door with the gun though. So you know, hey, that was just,
that's wild.
You could have just hid under the bed or something.
Nah, wasn't no hiding. That was no hiding. I didn't do too much of hiding.
I'm just saying, man. I just seen the radar that women have. I've learned not to insult them when it comes to things like that. Like they can smell other women. They can smell it. They can feel it. They can sense that shit. Like, bro, just like you were saying, like you bump into them in the club, you bump into them wherever, you know what I'm saying? And bro, if both of them chicks are in the same area and you're there, bro, they gonna know what the hell is up, bro. Like no, at least one of them gonna know the other one.
But what I was saying was I was with one and then I pull up in a spot and then the other one is there and she see me with him and what can I do? Ain't shit I can do. I just say, hey, I'm gonna have to eat the shit and keep rolling.
And now let me ask you this. Did that chick make a scene? I'm willing to bet she did.
No.
No?
No. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why a lot of them didn't make a scene. Because I was in the streets at the time and I was hustling. And I was involved with some people that they pretty much didn't want to get caught up in. So there was a position that I was in at a particular time And that was when I was doing some of the stuff that I was doing that was illicit. I put it that way. Where some of my buddies ended up on America's Most Wanted. One of them they made a movie out of. And matter of fact, Gangland, one of them they showed that he had got murdered. So the group that I was around was known. The group that I was around, associated with. So they knew that, and some of them were scared of me. So they wouldn't trip. I didn't have none of them trip and go off like that. They did other things, but they never, ever, ever start tripping and raising hell. Never did. Because the way I handle myself.
Well, look, I mean, look, that's a different scenario. You said that's like the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So that's a different, just a different way of communicating in technology and shit like that. You can pretty much move a lot more differently than you can move now. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just so many different ways that you can be stalked, and the way women get in touch with each other and shit like that with just the internet and kind of just doing things. You know,
yeah, that's true.
But as far as like what Mel was saying in today's day and age, even in the 70s, bro, or I'm not gonna say 70s because I wasn't alive in the 70s, but I would go back to the 90s, late 90s, 2000, whatever. I don't see how the hell you got to you can have 20 women in the rotation, but I like you dealing with married women. I'm sorry, I don't see how that shit works unless you're dealing with married women.
I wasn't dealing with married women.
Not you. I'm talking about Mel earlier.
Yeah.
Like you were mentioning some things from like the 70s. That's actually possible back then because I knew dudes that did it. You know what I'm saying? I knew dudes that did it. Like dudes could literally leave town for 2-3 weeks, and you know what I'm saying, chick, whatever. He'd just come through with chick for a night or two, and then he's out again for 2-3 weeks again. You know what I'm saying? It was like that because niggas ain't have cell phones. She wasn't all up on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You just call in, you check in, whatever. You come through when you in town. So I get that. That's the way it was then.
Yeah, and the phone
it
took a long time. You had that rotor phone, so you couldn't dial it quick enough.
Nah, and then if you were somebody that traveled, like let's say you work for the airline or something like that, it's still long distance charges.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers ain't trying to pay long distance charges to be calling somebody and being on the phone and shit all of the time. That's it. You tell her your ass is going to Seattle or to Spain or some shit for the week when your ass is really just going around the corner to chill with Tamika. That's it. You know?
Well,
that shit'll work because that shit ain't. She can't just check your IG to see if you taking pictures out. You know what I'm saying, out in Barcelona and shit. She can't just check your IG for that. Back then,
that's a good point.
Yeah, but these days it's like if you got certain kind of cars that are stand out from other cars that everybody don't have, you can be easily paid. Oh, because they see me when I'm in one car. Oh, that's Chow. That's Chow right there. Hey, they're honking because they know the car. So that car could be parked anywhere. It's like I let my brother use the car one day. It just so happened one of my buddies was hitting the block when he turned the block where they were at. He pulled up and said, "Hey, where's the owner of this car at? Who's the driver?" He happened to be my older brother that was driving the car. I lent him the car. They approached him and wanted to know what was going on. But see, your cars can identify you also. Your motorcycles can identify you. So when people see them, they're gonna be like one female, she saw my Harley. Well, she thought it was my Harley, it was the same color. She got sitting on it talking about, yeah, I'm waiting on the owner of this bike. He said, I am the owner. She said, what? Wait a minute. I said, hey, they only made 3 of those that came out in LA that year. That particular year, I had those Harleys. And they only made 3 of them. It's 3 of us that had it. So she thought it was my bike, but it wasn't. It just happened to be in the area. So your bike, your cars, and that could identify you. You could be driving down the street and somebody say, I seen you driving the car. Well, I'll let somebody drive. You don't let nobody drive your car. What the hell you talking about? See, all of that right there, I alleviate having to go through all of that because I just don't put myself in those positions no more.
I have a question for you about the bike.
I mean, the only way.
Is it true that driving a motorcycle gets you vagina?
I'm gonna tell you something. I done screwed on my bike before. Hey, it does. I done screwed on the bikes before. It does. It does. If you know,
have you ever met a woman that said no to a ride on the back of a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're scared. They scared because they scared. They don't hear about the accidents, huh?
But I'm just saying, for every if one says no, I'm pretty sure there are like 2 or 3 right behind it. They're like, I'll go.
Oh, absolutely.
They always jump on, man. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. So you can literally just go pick one.
Should I don't be tripping. Matter of fact, I don't even ride like I used to. But I got the bikes though. I can still roll, but I just don't ride like I used to. Like this evening, there was one that hit me up that wanted me. She said, "Hey, they having a thing, karaoke. Why don't you come on out tonight?" I don't feel like coming out, so I stayed with my butt at home. They're right now partying. I don't need to go. But this was a woman that sent me that she wanted to see me there. There's two of them that wanted to see me there. So I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I mind my business. They'll walk up to me, and one of them, like last week, I went to go to a birthday. She threw the pen down at my foot and said, "Oh, I dropped the pen." And it's funny. I'm laughing because I said this game dudes used to do. I just had to write your number because I had my pen flew out my hand. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I refuse to even have all of these conversations, because when dudes try to tell me that it's like a one size fits all, you know what I'm saying? Like you got some kind of strategic roadmap or some shit to get. It really depends on who you are. Some dudes get approached. They don't have to go up and do no damn approaching. Like they just get approached more often than not.
What kind of women? Okay, let me ask you, Auntie and Chowhan, and all the men on the panel. What kind of women are approaching you? Because I don't approach men. I've never been the type to approach men.
I've had women beautiful like yourself approach me and take me out before. That has happened before.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Same here.
It doesn't happen on an often basis, but I have had it before.
Like once in a blue moon.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like once a blue moon.
Depends on how you expose yourself in the areas you go into. Because one of the areas I travel in a lot is Beverly Hills. So it all depends on how you looking and how you present yourself and how you. Because usually I'm running through there. I'm at work, and a lot of times when women see you at work, that's another thing they see. Oh, this dude got a job.
Yeah,
that's one of the things they look at. So he's stable. Mm-hmm. So naturally, I had a woman when I pulled up at the VA. One of the nurses came right at me and she wouldn't even let me almost get out the car. I'm like, damn. I didn't even think to get the number, nothing out of her. And she was trying to get me to play. My mind was going to see the doctor. So then when I spoke to her the next day, she just walked on by, said, "Yep, that was the one chance," and I let it go. So whatever.
That's how they react.
Like, and also like,
let me say this:
like, the settings that I'm in, as far as all right, so I get approached at work, of course, since I've been on the internet last three years or so, or even when I would just date online. So that'd probably be like the last 5-6 years or so. Yeah, I get approached a lot. And then like when I used to bartend, I used to really get approached a whole lot. And that for the most part, like I'm if I'm in certain settings, it's not that I'm just the alpha dog all of the time. It's just usually I don't go into certain settings unless that's the dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm at work, I'm usually, you know what I'm saying, I'm either in charge, I'm the one giving the orders, doing the training, or you know what I'm saying, I got the best numbers in there. You know what I'm saying? I just got the best numbers in there. So people are just naturally paying attention to me. Mm-hmm. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Back when I used to bartend, like I'm the bartender's everybody's friend.
Yeah.
He's everybody's friend, gets attention from everybody. So that's just the way it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't know. I guess that's just what it is. You know,
bartenders get a lot of action because they get to talk to everybody. You toss a free drink here and there, shoot. A miracle. It's amazing what a free drink here and there can do.
Oh, you can get booty.
But that's the thing, like, bro, the bartender don't even have to give stuff away. These chicks will tip you and put their phone numbers on the damn cash.
That's true.
I've had that happen. I've had phone numbers slipped to me all types of crazy ways. Bro, I've had chicks slip me their phone numbers while they're with their dude. Leave their purse at the bar. I'm talking about literally leave the club, bro. Purposely forget their purse at the damn bar just so they can come back without their dude to come get it.
Wow.
Damn.
Now, see, that's something that's
savage.
That's something that like, for instance, I'll be on the bike.
I've been followed in the restroom before. All of that shit, bro.
you had that?
That happened to me once. That happened to me once. Bro, that happened to me one time when I went to when I was in my 20s and went to a party. This chick followed me to the goddamn bathroom like, honey, I'm coming right back. Can I piss first?
She didn't give a damn. It was two dudes in the motherfucking bed. She didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow me right
as
in
far
there.
as the
Look,
job
like,
goes.
get out.
Yeah. I work at the
Hell,
airport, so you know.
There's certain women that get up in the bathroom stall and give it to you.
Yep, that happened to me.
That ain't happened to me yet.
That happened to me.
That ain't happened to me yet.
No, so I mean, I'm just saying, I done been there as far as a free drink or some shit like that. These chicks will have a purse full of damn money. They don't give a fuck about a free drink. They still pulling them out at the bar.
Yep.
Yeah, I work at the airport. I get approached by female passengers every now and then. So yeah.
And then
They
with
wanna
the
know
times
what-
that I was spending in casinos and stuff, like I'm usually sitting there with a mountain of damn chips in front of me. So that naturally garners a certain level of attention.
The only time
No.
I got scared was it was a woman with one leg hop over to me out of her wheelchair.
One leg.
One leg. So she was an amputee. Damn.
And she hopped over what?
Yeah, she was amputee. She said, "Oh, you so cute." She said,
That's
"Can I
cool.
give you a hug?" She said, "Can I just give you a hug?" And she's like opened up her wheelchair and just hopped over to me like she was freaking Captain Hook or something.
All right. Well, she didn't have a prosthetic though.
She had a prosthetic.
Oh, she had a.
Oh, I was
That's
gonna say,
gravy. That's
she had a
gravy.
prosthetic
Then,
leg.
bro.
No, she
I
didn't.
used to
No,
talk
she didn't
to a
have
chick with a nub, bro. She had a nub. She was missing a right arm, bro. And she was no joke, bro. This chick could drive and all that shit, bro.
Nice.
She did it. You know what I'm saying? She did everything, bro. She wasn't trying to. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was weird as fuck, bro, when she touched you.
Damn, I came
But
back
it's
to
cool.
chicks with one arm.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Hey, I don't think there's
Wow.
anything wrong with that, man.
I didn't say there
And
was.
she didn't use no prosthetic, dude.
It was just weird how she hopped to me. She was like, it was like watching a person do hopscotch. It was just choo 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 choo.
Hey, I bet she was no joke with that one leg. I done seen people with one leg, bro. I know she was no joke with that shit, man.
Well, she probably wasn't. I mean, here's the other scary part. The other scary part was she was 60.
60.
Yeah.
Well,
I
damn.
don't see nothing wrong with it. Whatever.
Somebody got an echo.
I know this. I know this. I've experienced being on that Harley, the yellow one I have, and women will want to get on the bike. And one of the things I ask women, I say, "Are you married or obligated?" And they'll say, "Yeah, I'm married, but what does that have to do with anything?"
Hey,
I
I'm
said,
married,
"Well,
but I'm not happy." You heard? I know you
Hey,
heard that.
yeah,
I've
that
heard
too.
that.
But
I don't hear that.
still
I
though,
have.
it's like one of them said, "I'm married, but what does that have to do with anything?" I said, "Because I'm not messing. I'm not gonna get myself caught up in a situation you get on this bike. No. I don't care. It'll be safe." I said, "No, what? I don't take no chances." And they will actually approach you to ride, even if they're married. They don't care. They want to get on the bike and have some fun. But I'm not doing that. And I've done it a few times already. And I said, "Nah, I can't. I can't. I had to back away." So I said I had to leave married women alone. I can't do that shit.
Hey, but hey, how'd you
Yeah,
realize?
she still wanted to get.
I'm pretty sure you had to deal with some married women to realize you had to leave them alone.
Yeah, I have a number of them over the years.
And that was the point that I was making earlier. You can't have a rotation like that without working in some married ones.
You're right.
That's
You're right.
like, bro.
See, you had to wait to see until I had to say something because I wanted to stay away from the subject of married women. But yes, I have had married women on the job that I was working when I was at Lockheed, for instance. There was a married one at me. She was the one who gave me money down payment on a Z car that I wanted, a 280ZX.
Oh wow.
A turbo. She gave me the money for it. So I was like, oh shoot. And she said, well, if you had kept messing with me, I'd have gave you more money.
Straight
I said,
up,
yeah, I'm
dog.
cool. I'm cool.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So you had a work wife. You had what they call a work wife.
Yeah, I had that too.
Nah, I mean,
Yeah.
she was
Yeah,
just
these
making sure that
brothers.
her home life stays straight. That's it. She
Y'all
makes
gonna get caught up.
don't step out of line. You know what I'm saying? Side dude don't step out of line, so she get what she want. Home life stay in order. Side dude stay over here. It's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna step out of bounds because he getting everything he needs. She getting everything she needs. It's all good.
Y'all better be careful being side dudes. Y'all gonna get caught up.
I recommend you never be a side dude or a side chick. That always ends in disaster. Don't ever do that. No.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you the mistake is when a side dude tries to be the main dude. That's when he lost. Once you
Or the
if you, if
side
you
chick
just
want to be the main chick.
well, that's gonna happen. That's up
Yeah.
to the dude, regardless. That's gonna happen no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because the main chick usually used to be a side chick.
Mm-hmm.
She just got a very short memory. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is, bro. But when dudes like overstep, like, bro, there's a husband there. You can't overstep your boundaries, dog. You can't.
Exactly.
That's
It's
a
like
good
they be
point.
picking it. Shit, I never had no married chick come at me. It's like they pick and choose, so they want to flex that, oh, I got a husband thing. If she's attracted to you, she'll like, fuck it. Let's get together. I'm married. What they got to do with it? Like the man just said, what they got to do with me?
Well, that's
But if you're
what I
not
just
attracted to
said.
her, then
Well,
yeah.
no, a chick that's married, no, she's not just gonna mess with any dude she's attracted to. If she actually values her marriage, she'll mess with a dude that she know it's not gonna leak into her marriage.
That's true.
That's
You
it.
sure about that?
Yeah, that's a
Hell, I
lot of
stopped
times.
messing.
She think you're gonna be a problem. Like if you're gonna be some shit that she can't just get up and leave, like she can't just get dressed and leave. You know what I'm
I stopped
saying? Like
messing
you're
with a
gonna be
married chick
calling
after
and
I
you're gonna
found
be
out she
stepping
was
on her
married.
husband's toes, and you're gonna make her
Oh
like,
no.
well, nah, she ain't gonna deal with you.
I stopped messing
I
with
never
a
had that
married,
issue.
married chick. I stopped messing with a married chick after I found out she was married, man.
Well, that doesn't count. If you never knew she was married, I can't even count that against you.
Why
Nah,
is it
yeah.
that women usually flock to the men that are taken? Did you notice that?
That's a very good question. I've asked myself that question for 20 some years. Why do y'all like married men more so than single men?
No,
I mean, well,
well, if you ask most women to describe their ideal man, it's gonna be somebody else's man.
I'll say it's
Usually, that dude is taken.
There's
Straight
women
up.
that have actually told me.
Rarely is a woman's ideal man a single one.
Yeah, but there's women that have actually told me that I'd rather have a married man. That way I can go and come as I please. There's nobody attached to me like an anchor. And, those kind of things, the freedom that it allows. Plus, the married man usually kicks out sometimes. So, hey, it's a win-win for them. So, it's not like they'll get all involved. But there's some women that do end up getting involved and try to knock the wife out the box, which, as I've seen happen a couple of times and other more than not happen.
Yeah.
So, especially if there's a lot of property and money involved.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna happen for the most part because a dude he's gonna wife up who he wants to wife up. Like if he wants to, and don't get me wrong, so some women just like they can kind of do that, but he was likely on his way out anyway. Now, as far as I think women have an insatiable need to compete with each other. It just is what it is. I think deep down, y'all are really just competing with each other. Yeah, and dudes are just a football y'all use between y'all. That's it. That's all the dude is.
Yeah, but what about holidays? Like you're gonna
so
be
just
lonely.
naturally, most of y'all are like. I mean, I'm just saying. I've seen enough chicks. They'll get pissed off at another chick, and they'll be like, "Yo, I will fuck her nigga."
Yep.
Yeah.
They will.
Hey, real shit.
That happens.
I've had an ex
she'll
talk
fuck
about.
one of your.
I had
Or
an
she'll
ex
fuck
talk
a best
about.
friend. Yeah.
I had an ex talk about revenge fuck. I'm gonna get a revenge fuck. I'm like, what the fuck is a revenge fuck? No, I'm revenge. I'm like, God dang.
I've actually
You're fucking somebody to get back at someone else. Yeah, that's the basic gist of it.
But I'm just saying, dog. Hey, I don't like that bitch. I'll fuck her nigga.
I actually knew a girl that I work with that actually did that. She actually sent photos of his cum on her face to her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ew. Now that's just nasty.
That's
rough. Yeah.
And she and also recited Kumo D's famous song, "How You Like Me Now."
Wow, how you like me now? Oh, okay, got him.
Hey, your dude, I know
How do you like me now?
Boy, oh god, I know your boy, man. I know your boy was happy about that shit, man. You know what I mean? Because that's some loyalty shit right there. Because you could have been a cold, cutthroat, bastard, and allow him to still be dealing with this woman kissing on her and shit after you seen that photo. So salute to you for that one.
Hey Ray, though, you know how many dudes are still kissing on chicks and they just ain't seen a photo, but she still got it all up on her face.
Hell, I got you
Right?
worse.
She still got it all up
Worse
in her
than
face and in her eyes and in her nose and it's in her eyes and it's
What if
burning.
you?
Yeah, all of that.
Hey, what if you see? What if you seen a picture of a chick with not
I
cum on
forgot
her
what
face,
skit that was on which
but
album. But it was like, oh, I can't believe you
what
got
if
it in
she
my eyes.
had?
It's burning.
But what she had? What if she had doo doo on her face?
Bro,
What?
some of them, yo, you think them chicks be coming home from Dubai alone? These chicks go to Dubai and they get all that shit all up on their face, and then they come home and kiss they dude all in the damn mouth. What about it?
Hell no.
Oh gosh.
No,
That's
no, no.
gross.
Yeah. So
I'm
send
just
her to the
saying, man.
gallery. Send her to the
The
gallery.
way I see it, bro, if I'm not there, I don't want to know what the hell you was doing.
Well, Ray,
Nah,
you
nah.
did say you have
I
to.
don't need I don't need a picture. I don't need none of that. If you're doing it and I find out, just go away and stay away. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just go away, stay away. You're disgusting. You're grotesque. We're good. I don't need no picture.
20.
I don't. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I knew a dude that he told me like he was dealing with this one chick, and then he split with her, and I guess she got with another dude, but she must have always been talking about him or whatever. And in the middle of the night, bro, he gets a text message from her phone, and it's a picture, multimedia picture message of literally a dick in her mouth. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Oh
The dude like grabbed her phone while she was, you know what I'm saying, giving the fellatio or whatever, and took the picture and sent it to old boy.
That's crazy. Can
And
you
it just
imagine?
had a straight up. I'm like, dog, that's an insecure dude right there.
Yeah, can you
I guess
imagine
he's
he
trying to
called?
post you or whatever, like to the point where you don't want to deal with this chick. That's an insecure dude, man.
Can you imagine if he called her and she'd be like, "Hey, baby, how you doing?"
Oh.
No, but you know what? How about this? This situation happened to me, and I think Melody, I told y'all about this before, where one of the females I was dealing with, she was staying with me, and she took off for a couple of days. So then she kept calling me, talking about where's the tape. I'm like, what tape? Where's the tape? What tape? What tape are you talking about? So I said, what you done did this time? So then she was at her homegirl's house, and three of them over there. So they was making sure, they thinking I was gonna get mad and jump on her, but I'm like, no, I'm not doing anything. So what it was she did a threesome and video recorded it, got the tape from the guys. They thought they had it. She took it, turned around and showed the tape to me, and I'm looking at it like, what the fuck?
Oh,
And I
God.
said, okay, I'm gonna have to handle this a certain kind of way. So let me just deal with this. So she was expecting me to do something. What do you think? I said, I don't think anything. But she wanted me to get mad. I didn't get mad. I just acted normal, like it wasn't nothing.
So yeah, whoever you got on the bottom right here, that's where the echo coming from.
Bottom right. Who is that? Let's see. Booty Damas.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. All right, guys. We've been on here for 4 hours. Let's do some final thoughts and let's get out of here because I gotta be at work by 5:30 in the morning. So, Booty Damas, let's start with you, and we can do those clips next time. Okay?
Oh no, you good. Yeah, you go ahead, sis. Yeah, I'm good, man. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it.
Hey, thank
Thanks.
you. Hey, Blue, you there? Blue, you there? Going once, going twice? Probably sleep. All right, Chow Hound.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Well, I know what we were supposed to be talking about, but we ended up getting into something else, which was all right because I had a little experiences in it. I mean, what I can say is relationships are something else, and they're going downhill right now overall, especially in our community. So as far as hooking up, basically, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that because I'm doing my own thing, doing my job, working the business, and I'm not even focused on no relationship at this point. I'm focusing on making myself comfortable and having myself together and have my stuff all the way around. You know, relationship may come later. I don't know. As far as the chaos, it's gonna be because our people dwell on chaos. So as far as that's concerned, and being on YouTube and the manosphere, it's gonna be what it is, and the subjects are going to be basically centered around relationships and everything going on with the men and the women, as well as what's going on in the political and entertainment end. It's just going to be a revolving door, same thing over and over again, just different names, different people. That's all I can say.
Thank you, Chow How. I love it. All right, Classy, what are your final thoughts?
I feel the same way like Chow Hound does. I'm more focused on my own things and planning for my next trip out of the country, doing different things like that. It's just like when I talk to a lot of guys that are like so-called passport bros type, a lot of people ask me, do I go out and hook up with females? I do, but like I said, I don't do it as often because I don't want to hit gold and somebody get pregnant or I catch something or whatnot. I'm not doing all that. I go for the experience to enjoy the country, the culture. I'm trying to learn everything. That was my whole goal of traveling in the first place. Now, if I happen to meet somebody one day, if it's in America or if it's over there, fine. But I try to stay out of the chaos. And I want to say one thing about myself. I am a proud and celebratory lame. Now, I know in this world today, especially in our community, being a lame is, dude, you can't get none. Okay, fine. I'll go ahead and roll with that, because the way I look at a person that's in celebratory is a person that's disciplined with his penile. He's not spreading his seed all over the world. It's not what I want. It's not what I'm built for. I was never built to be that type of dude, but hey, God bless the dudes that do it. I just don't want the chaos in my life. And plus, getting too old, I don't have time for it. But that's about it.
Hey, hold on for a sec. Class, we got to get together and go to lunch sometime, man.
Sure, no problem.
Since we out this way, I'm in LA, you in LA. Because I never really we talked on the channel and all of that, but we never really met.
No, that's no problem. We can do that. I mean, I just got to find a open calendar date to do it, being that I work about 16, 18 hours sometimes.
Are you anywhere near Beverly Hills?
Close. I'm pretty close. I mean, I'm in Chatsworth, but
Oh, okay.
I'm out in the valley, so.
Because I was thinking of a spot out there, Fogo do Puello, the Brazilian restaurant.
Oh, I know all about it. I know it.
Yeah, over there on La Cienega.
Oh yeah, I know where it is. Yeah.
All right, some kind of way we can exchange. You know what? I'll do it in the chat. I'll just pop my number in the chat.
Okay.
All right.
Private chat.
The private chat, our chat.
Of course, private.
Well,
You better make it private.
Yeah, we don't want no weirdos calling them. All right, let's go with you, H&M, since you came up. What are your final thoughts?
Oh, we're doing final thoughts already? Damn.
Yeah, it's 1:12 a.m.
Already?
Yeah, it's late. We was here for 4 hours.
It's still early for me. It's 10 p.m., but I see y'all later.
You 3 hours behind us. That's why, class.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And y'all 1 hour ahead of me. It's 12 where I'm at. So yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing how like the time zones are so different, but yeah. Go ahead, H&M. Final thoughts.
I forgot what I wanted. Oh well. I'll just say it. Well, great show as always. I'm glad it wasn't as chaotic as the last one. I mean, that show got a little crazy, but it was still entertaining to watch. I'm glad to see you and Swagger getting back on track. And much love to everybody, including myself, who's showing their support.
Definitely.
But I did have one thing about that whole messing with married people. Like I said, there's no benefit to being a side dude or a side chick. You're setting yourself up for failure. I could never do that. Looking back, I was probably a sad dude, but didn't even know it. Anybody else ever been through that? You were a sad guy, but didn't know it?
Can't say I have, bro.
The guys.
You know your chick, you'll know it.
Damn.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I haven't been a side dude, but I've known I was a side.
That's all I'm saying.
If y'all not in a relationship,
if you ain't paying, the only way you don't know is if you ain't paying attention.
Exactly. Yeah. And besides, I knew I didn't want it to go anywhere anyway. So
yeah. I appreciate it.
And I was gonna say, as far as getting approached is concerned, I work at the airports. I get approached by a lot of female passengers wanting to know how to get around the damn airport. So that happens to me, and sometimes I'll chop it up with them and have a good conversation.
I have reason to believe women pick and choose who they want to approach. You talking about you don't approach men, Melanie? No, you picking and choosing when and where to approach. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but be consistent with it. That's all I'm saying.
Right. All right. Well, thanks for that. I appreciate you.
Not a problem.
All right, Blue,
Take
you there? Are you back, Blue? Now he's asleep. Let me stop calling on Blue. Aunt T, final thoughts.
Yeah. Pretty simple. I'll just equate everything to just a simple analogy. You want to take a plane, statistically it's still the safest, fastest way to travel, but you're still going to be well versed in the procedures and protocols in case of an emergency landing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to know to use your seat as a flotation device. And when the oxygen mask fall from the top, make sure that you first put the mask on yourself before you try to put that shit on anybody else. Right? So on that note, I'm out. Thank you so much, Melody. Appreciate you.
I appreciate
Oh, by
you.
the way.
Support it.
Oh, by the way.
Hey, Blue, is that you, Blue?
Yeah, it's me. I think it's me.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad.
You think it's you?
All right, well, let's hear your final thoughts, Blue, and then we'll go to Game Changer and then Swag, and then I'll close it out.
My final thought is the world is crazy. People are crazy. I heard earlier y'all was talking about like what Mel talking about people body counts and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just I heard what Chow How was saying about being in different relationships. My final thought is stay away from the fuckery.
Okay, period. Simple, short and simple, right? Stay away. You have any other things to say, or that was it?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you for coming as usual, Blue. Swag. Oh, actually, Game Changer. Final thoughts, if you are there.
H&M said he ain't done.
H&M, I'm trying to go to sleep. I got to get up for work. Game Changer, are you there? Going once? Going twice? Going 3 times? All right, he's not there. Okay, so let me drop. Guys, I'm just dropping the people to the back because then I'm going to be the only one left. So whoever went, so Game Changer, you're not there. So let's get you back there. And Blue, let's get you back there. All right, Swag, what are your final thoughts?
Okay. My final thoughts in this whole situation is basically everybody was talking about the side chicks. I don't even know how we got on the side people situation, but whatever. But the original conversation basically is Effery the claim to fame. Like I already said earlier, it definitely is because that's the only one that gets traction. But like I said in the chat a few hours earlier, like if you're not really built to really do effery shows all the time, my advice to you is don't even try it because you're gonna have to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And then like when you actually want to do serious stuff, you're not gonna be able to. So that's why I say, just stay true to who you are. The people that's meant to find you will find you. And that's all I got to say about that, yo. And great show tonight. And
Thank you.
I'm kind of beat tonight. So yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming up and modding for Sweet Melody Media. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody. So I'm just going to remove Mr. Swag. There we go. All right, I appreciate everybody who came out to support your girl tonight. I think it was a great show, and I can't wait to watch the replay because yes, I watch the replays on my show. But everybody who supported, I appreciate you. Thank you for donating to the show, Chowhound, Aunt T. It was a few other people. I'm sorry if I can't think right now, but somebody come up.
Hi.
Hold on. Oh, hi, Brianne.
Hello.
Okay, let me take this down. I guess you can say your final thoughts before I go.
I heard a lot. Ultimately, I'm just happy you are back on YouTube, and I look forward to the new content. And I hope you're taking care of yourself. It just feels like it's been a long time since I've really been on your panel. Just wanted to make sure everyone's doing all right.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, it's funny because Swag, I was asking Swag, like, have you spoken to Brienne? I miss Brienne. I haven't seen her in a while. He was like, nah, I haven't seen her either. So I was kind of worried as well about you. I know you got Bunny and your husband and everything. And I know you said you guys moved away, like far away from everybody else. So yeah, I was kind of worried too. But I'm glad to see you. And yeah, I have a new channel, by the way. This channel is gonna be taken down. I need the mods to drop my new channel in the chat so Brienne can subscribe to me because this channel is no longer going to be active pretty soon. After I get everybody to subscribe to that channel, this one is going to be obsolete. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'm glad I came through the update because I was not exactly sure.
I didn't hear you.
So you said it's going to be in the chat?
Oh yeah, the mods are dropping it now so you can subscribe. It's Melody Amber. I don't know if anybody dropped it yet. It's freezing.
Okay.
Somebody drop it. There we go. Thank you, Riza. She's always on point. Thank you so much. So subscribe to that channel right there.
Copy it.
I need everybody who's in here right now to stop what you're doing. Click that link and subscribe to my new channel because like I said, if you like my content, if you F with me and you support me and you want to see more of me, make sure you hit that link because this channel will no longer be around. Probably by the end of the year, I'm gonna let this channel go. So make sure you guys, support. But is anything else you wanted to say, Brienne?
I guess it was just hard to follow a little bit earlier before I kind of lost signal for like 30 minutes or so. But what I was listening to is the back and forth between people trying to finish their point. For me, I'm going to forget. I need to take notes and like condense it down as much as possible because it is very hard to follow someone who goes on for a long time.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. You always speak in facts, you know?
Yes, I'm subscribed. I found you.
You found it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, definitely. I'm happy that you did. And I did miss you. And I can't wait to see new pictures of Bunny because I haven't seen her in a while.
Oh yeah, she is so cute. Everybody says she's my twin, but I think she looks like her dad too.
Yeah, no, she definitely did look like you when I saw her. And I saw her actually, no picture. I actually saw her, for those who don't know. So, yeah, she's so pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we're going to be on another panel soon, and I'm going to do my best to keep up with these guys because it's very hard to talk.
Yeah, but you know what? That's my fault. I have to do a better job of controlling the panel. So when you come up, I'm going to make sure you actually get airtime, because I did notice that the men do tend to talk over the women. Like even when I had Gigi up, Golden Goddess, she was trying to talk and it was hard for her to talk. So I'm going to make sure me and Swag and Game Changer and Baloo, we all try to moderate my channel and make sure it goes good. So I'll definitely make sure you get a word in. So
okay. I look forward to it.
All right. Yay. So I will see you on the next one.
All right. Yeah. See you on the next one.
And I'm just going to put you in the back. I don't know if you want to stay to talk to people, but I'm going to put you in the back. Right. So thank you everybody for coming. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's right there. Kevin Murray put it out there. It's Melody Amber 1. That's Melody Amber 1. So if you really F with your girl, make sure you subscribe because this channel will no longer be here by the end of the year. Also, in a couple of weeks, it is my birthday and I will be having a birthday stream. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And then also I have upcoming shows. Of course, we have Checkmate with Game Changer, Blue TV with Blue, We have Killing Them Sweetly with Killer Swag. And of course, we're going to try to get Grown and Sexy Conversations back up and running. I mean, I know you guys miss it, so I will put it out there that we will be doing it pretty soon. So thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for all the donations. Everybody was so generous today. I was like, wow. Like Aunt T, Chow Hound. Let me look and see who the other one is because I don't want to miss a shout out because people. Oh, and Josh Watson. Yeah. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I love you all. I will see you on the next one. Peace.